Hoops.
What's good, y'all? This is Who's Legion. My name's Vaughn.
I'm Antho, aka the internet's biggest hater.
You know what it is, man. It's the All-State, the All-Pro, the D1 Jackass, your boy Day.
Yes, sir, man. You already know if y'all rocking with us, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all the new videos we dropping every weekend, man. Y'all already know the deal, man. Join the Who's Legion family, man.
Do that damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's May 16th. It's a Friday night, man.
Mm-hmm.
Around a little like 11 p.m., man. So you know we still it's still the 16th, man. But it's about to switch days.
Yeah, you know people is, man. Technically, this is actually kind of early for some people. For real. The night's still young.
Man,
That's the people on the graveyard shift. You know.
feel me? The night's still young. You feel me? Like we still getting around trying to figure out how we trying to go about stuff.
Yeah.
the way the weather was feeling today, I feel like I'm trying to be out. I'm trying to be out and about.
Boy,
Trying to get active, huh?
Yeah, man.
Have you been up, bro? I've been outside.
Yes,
it was
I have
real
been
great.
Yeah, it's feeling cool. Anthony ain't been outside though, bro. He been pent up, bro.
Man, dude, I've been outside.
Yeah,
I've been outside.
Anthony a hustler. You feel me? He a hustler. He ain't got time to enjoy nice weather and sunshine and blue skies and shit.
Yeah. No, but man, how y'all been doing, bro? How y'all been feeling?
I've been doing cool for real, man. I ain't do too much this week. Just been grinding for real, like work and everything like that. And yes, I did actually touch some grass. Went on a good walk with my dad in the park and shit. So you know,
touch grass, bro. Come on, bro.
Give me a round of applause.
Hey.
I don't understand. He don't do that often.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but he be after the pie. He be shutting us the fuck up.
Yeah. I be in the house. I be a hermit. I'm a hermit.
He like at the cocaine would have let me like, no, fuck y'all niggas.
too much damn sunlight.
Man, I'm weak, bro.
He said, "Ain't trying to get no sun."
Come on, man.
But how y'all week been, man? How y'all week been, bro?
Yeah, it be cool, man. You know, actually keeping up with my shows and stuff like that. You know, like you feel me? Actually, starting to I went to go visit my little cousins today.
Yeah.
Made me realize kids are bad.
Of course, man.
You know you been through that.
But it's like he first of all, this motherfucker 2 years old, bro. All I heard the whole day was shut up. Like really was like. But he switched it up though. The variations of shut up was different. It was shut up, shut your ass up, or shut the fuck up. And he only 2.
Oh,
wow.
Was he sending it to you?
No, he was sending it to his dad.
Damn.
Wait, what? His daddy?
He was sending it to his daddy.
Badass like kid.
Bro, this is Rex's son.
Oh.
I'm like, I said, oh, you built
name dropping, nigga.
I said, you. I'm like, oh, you built different.
Yeah.
And now guess his name is
Huh.
Zion.
Oh, I'm weak as fuck.
Man. Hey, the only thing I wish is that he was saying it to you. But my week, man, has been pretty solid, honestly. You know, just been working. You feel me? About to get outside, do some exercise and shit. You know, run around the block the way the weather been feeling and stuff like that. You know, been hooping. You feel me? But nothing too crazy, man. But I can feel the summer getting started. I'm excited.
Oh God, bro! You know what? You know what I'm about to do, bro? Some like like that video of Kendrick Lamar doing burpees in the park.
Yeah.
I'm about to start doing that, bro. Just go to a random park and start doing burpees.
Man,
I'm about to scare all the kids.
man, what?
Anywho, you feel me? So you feel me, man? We back on the bullshit. So today, man,
wrong,
we got
though?
some Paul Masani, yo. So my brother, breast that for me.
Yes, sir.
My brother,
Yes, sir.
people at home.
And everybody else, drink responsibly if you are drinking.
Did you just mock that nigga?
I always do. The last 2 times I have, at least.
Oh, week, man. So any special blessing to give out to?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give my special blessing out to Jayson Tatum. You already know. I know we're gonna touch on it a little bit later on, but yeah, bro, that's sickening. That's sickening. I gotta give my special blessing out to that man right there, bro.
Tearing Achilles is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is tough though. I'm gonna give my special blessing to Pootie. Your team fucking suck. And y'all got knocked out. You told me all year. You made me believe in y'all. And y'all got knocked out. That's tragic. I know y'all had an injury and stuff, but I got half a mind to think that y'all niggas might have still lost. But that's another story for another day. But all I'm saying is, I'm gonna give my blessing to Pootie because he in Cancun with all of us. So I don't give a fuck about your Bulls jokes. He don't give a fuck about your Lakers jokes, and he don't give a fuck about your Nets jokes, nigga. Guess what? We all on the couch.
Yeah, you see me got the bucket hat on, bro. I'm enjoying my little Cancun vacation. I'm enjoying my shit. Yeah, it's for you, Wop. Yeah, my special blessing too, man. I don't give out shout out to my dog Jean, man. She be hilarious, bro. She funny.
You always giving a shout out to Jean,
Cause she funny, bro. Like if like y'all met Jean, y'all know, bro. She a trip, bro. She gonna say whatever on her mind.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, it's like, bro. She, that is a character. Boy, she like if I can like whenever like if I can make it real big, bro. I'm gonna make an autobiography about Jean. It's a biography. So like, it's an autobiography that when you talk about yourself.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
I'm pretty sure that's autobiography. Biography is when you talk about somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, y'all. So let's get right into this.
See how
shit.
you want to help?
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna let this nigga just sit there and let that marinate. Let this nigga hear himself.
I'm like, he ain't know either, for real. That's why he ain't say nothing.
Let's get into this, man. We just talked about it, so we gotta bring up obviously Jayson Tatum and his Achilles injury, and then obviously the Celtics getting eliminated just a couple minutes ago, which we just watched. What does this mean for the Celtics' future, all in all, with all this happening and going on?
Honestly, I'm just gonna say it right off the bat, man. This dude, Jayson Tatum, he's probably gonna return to like a whole new roster, like damn near. I see players like maybe like Drew Holiday and a bunch of other guys getting moved this offseason. I think one of the things that they're gonna be looking forward to moving is Kristaps Porzingis specifically.
Yeah,
I think, but it's gonna leave them with like a hole at center next year, and then on top of that, I think it's gonna kind of show what Jaylen Brown is made of next year, because it's gonna be very interesting to see how they function without Tatum being there for real. And I think this is actually gonna show like the impact Tatum really does bring to this Celtics team also.
Al Horford might retire too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this on your one point though, because I agree it might be. I don't know if it's gonna be a drastically different team, because I think the core is gonna have to remain because some contracts is used. But my main point is, you mentioned Drew Holiday. I will give you like $50 if you can name me a team that's even taking on that booty ass contract, because that contract is massive as hell. I mean, this dude is damn near about to be getting paid $40 million for like the next 3 years, bro. So I'm just curious on who the hell is taking that, because like, I just feel like they stuck with him, bro. They are stuck with him. Maybe they can move Porzingis, and then Horford retires or whatever. His contract was up anyways. And maybe if they want to go crazy, they can go with some Derek White or something. But I don't see that happening. But like, Drew Holiday to me is like the biggest like financial issue on their team.
So you think specifically Drew Holiday is going to be stuck there?
Yeah, because he is the biggest financial issue on that team. Porzingis' contract is like almost up, and then he's still pretty young. You might be able to trade him for something, but like Drew Holiday is over 35 at this point, isn't he?
Yeah.
With still like 3 more years left, making damn near 35, 36, 37 million. I don't know who the hell's taking that without attaching an assload of draft picks to him, which I don't even think the Celtics have. So I just don't see how much movement they're gonna do. Like, if they're gonna make movement, it's gonna be at that center position, but then like, who are they looking to get for Porzingis? Because Porzingis didn't do nothing this playoffs to make anybody want him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that health concern was a big issue.
Yeah, so I know people think that something's going to change. I just don't know what's going to change unless we talking about they trade in Tatum Brown or Derek White.
Yeah,
And then that's a big ass change. Like, if you trade any of them, you might go towards blowing it up, and I don't think they're gonna do that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like,
I think Derek White's a lock though. I think he'll still be there for real. I think he's still gonna be there though. But you bring up a good point though about Drew Holiday for real. I don't really know who would take that contract honestly at his age for real. But I'm just saying, I just think the roster is gonna be a little bit shaken up. Like he's gonna return probably in the 2026, 2027 season, I would say. So I think he's gonna come back to a new roster. Honestly,
I heard there was a thing where
not like a full new roster, but you know what I mean.
I heard that there was a thing. Bro, that shit's good as fuck. I heard there was a thing that if Drew Holiday did get traded, he might consider retiring, because I remember he was going to retire before he even got to the Celtics. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
And then he ended up like not doing it because the Celtics was such a good team. But like, yeah, I mean, if he retires, I think the money just goes away, right? So
he said at this point he wants to play for like a contender for like there ain't like he not trying to go to no like booty ass team for real.
I don't see how they're gonna make much movement.
No, I told like, bro, I think like last pod, bro. I said I already don't think I'm like if they lose this series, I don't think a lot of stuff is going to happen. I'm like things fell short. I lost to the Knicks. You feel me? Everything went. Of course, Porzingis had health issues, which I do believe him having health issues down the stretch is kind of concerning if you are a Celtics fan or like the Celtics organization, because it's like, bro, like you was cool, but like you were you're in and out of the whole rotation all season.
That's why I'm thinking like even if Tatum didn't get injured, it might have been tough for them to still win that shit because
they were already down. They were already down while he was there.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly. even when you had that 42 or whatever, they were still down in that game. like despite him playing amazing, they were still down.
And that's why I'm like, and because Porzingis is such an important piece to what they were doing last season when they did win. So it's like the inconsistency of the lineups is tough.
Yeah, so they was winning without him though. Actually, last year, like he just solidified it when he actually came back for like the playoffs.
Bro, he came back. He came back though. He came on a heater off rip. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
His first game was like insane.
Oh God, he was killing Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, boy.
Yeah,
he was.
That's where I got. But at the same time though, like if Al Horford retired, that's a big that's gonna be a big momentum swing for that team. Honestly,
I was gonna say another big reason that even on top of the Porzingis thing not being healthy is that Drew Holiday fell off a cliff this season. Like he was not the same Drew that we saw the prior year, which is understandable. He's getting older, but his impact wasn't as felt like this season. And even statistically, like he started the season pretty bad, and even he'd have occasional like good games and stuff, but he wasn't really like that. He wasn't like that same impactful player that he was at least last season.
Yeah,
he had his moments, but it didn't feel the same. And then Horford is obviously only getting older as well, because Horford, I mean, we know how impactful he was on their runs before. So he's even getting older, which is why we're talking about retirement. But even that stuff just tied in. It's just like, it's damn. And I tried to stick with them. I mean, that was my pick to win it all, but I stuck with them to the end because that's who I picked. I didn't want to switch up. But I guess you could, looking back on it, hindsight 2020, you can see why things led up to the way they did.
I mean, no, because like once again though, because you said Drew Holiday, like he was being inconsistent. I thought personally in my head, I thought he was just being more conservative, waiting for the playoffs and stuff. Like as he is older, like you really ain't got to do too much. But at the same time though, like maybe age is a factor. Who knows? Because Drew Holiday, you feel me? He a Swiss Army knife. You feel me? You have him like bring the ball up, play defense, knock down threes, like slash, cut, whatever you need him to do, he gonna do it. But at the same time, though, bro, I ain't gonna say that. I don't think the team gonna be completely reconstructed. I'll probably say the most likely thing I'll say they probably move off of Porzingis, but probably not. If Al Horford does decide to retire, they're probably gonna keep like Porzingis, stuff like that. Like basically, I think they're gonna keep the same nucleus like around, because just because you lose this year doesn't mean it was a failure year.
Thing is, though, they ain't about to have Tatum the whole rest of the next year.
That's okay. I mean, bro, this is a whole.
But I agree. I think they might that might be part of the reason on why they don't do nothing, because like next year is probably cooked anyways for real.
What do y'all think they're gonna end up? What do you think they're gonna finish next year in terms of season?
I feel like that's a big contender, bro. You feel me? I feel like now we actually gonna see Jalen Brown actually like as the guy now, like, all right, bro, you're the guy. See what you can do. The team, think about it, but the team is still well constructed.
They won't be.
They just missing Jayson Tatum. That's
won't
all
be
they
a contender though.
I think they're.
They ain't no contender.
They be
though.
competitive.
They competitive.
I think they're at least play-in, maybe.
You think they that low?
They're that low.
7, 8.
I say maybe they can snag 6th or 5th
in the East
because it's the East.
Yeah.
I'm saying maybe they can get into the top 6, but I see them more as almost like a play-in.
I'm giving them 4 or 5. I ain't going
4 or 5. You think 4 or 5?
4 or 5? Yeah, especially like Milwaukee don't do nothing.
Milwaukee probably about to get worse. What you gonna talk about later?
We're
gonna talk about later. So then you already got that. But then you got to look at these other teams that are kind of gearing up, and not to toot my own team, but like shit like them, or even the Hawks improving, or the Hornets. Who knows what they do, right? Or
the Magic.
The Magic. You feel me? There's teams that I can see that are starting to like they are showing something, and the draft picks that they're getting in this year. You never know. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, with Giannis leaving the East, Tatum being ass. I mean, I can see the Celtics. I'm sorry, not Tatum being ass.
He been
That's what shit I would say.
I meant Porzingis being ass and Tatum being injured.
Yeah.
Like I still like Celtics. The East is ass, so Celtics could still be around that 4 or 5, maybe even 3 East gonna be terrible, especially if Giannis is gone, bro. Like, what else is there?
Yeah, that's
but I was gonna say Tatum injury, Giannis gone, and then like Cavs might be good again, but it's just like.
I mean, do we really have faith in them? Like, do we really trust them at this point?
No, and we actually gotta get on this nigga ass because he was hyping him up all year. But then again, I was hyping up the Celtics.
Hold on, wait. As we see all the teams, well, besides OKC, it's the only motherfucker still contending around this motherfucker. So I ain't trying to hear none of that.
No, he was on it.
Man.
Hey, look. I ain't expect Darius Garland to go out there and put up a fucking stinker like that. I ain't expect none of that. I ain't expect him to go out there and do that shit, bro. I'm thinking he gonna clock in. Nope. I didn't expect none of this.
Yeah.
Muggs telling me they should trade Bron back to the Cavs. So that's what I was hearing.
Nick fucking right.
Yeah.
Well, from the looks of it, it looks like we about to get another Knicks versus Pacers matchup again.
Another?
Yeah, because they played last year. Yeah.
Oh,
not in the East yet, but I'm saying
matchup.
But I am pumped for this matchup because I am pumped for this matchup because I want the Knicks to play them again. Like it's kind of like Thor, you know when you got beat by Thanos the first time. Can't beat me twice.
Did they lose to them last year?
You said what?
They lost to them last year. Yeah. Didn't like
the
Brunson
Pacers?
get injured and shit though.
The Pacers beat everybody on Knicks was hurt. But that's why I'm kind of looking forward to it.
The OT special.
Hey y'all. Let's hope that they hold strong.
But let me just add
Tibbs was playing Mikal Bridges in a fucking
blowout.
Yeah.
With 5 minutes left, her niggas damn near about to be about 40. Mikal and OG still out there. I'm like, what are we doing?
So how unexpected is this series to you guys, and like who are you guys taking?
First of all, this shit hella unexpected, bro.
Yeah, we didn't pick this shit when we
nope.
Nobody predicted this.
I did. Stupid as fuck now.
I do remember me and you getting into an argument though about this series if it were to occur, and I say yeah, the Knicks need to get their get back on fucking Tyrese Haliburton for that disrespectful shit that he did in the last year with the whole Reggie Miller shit, bro.
Right. Exactly.
I'm like, yeah, forget that shit, bro. But yeah.
Bro, honestly, bro. First of all, if any motherfuckers like who genuinely predicted this or genuinely thought this could be a possible matchup, crack, drugs, EPC, anything. Like, cause there's no way in hell my mama, yo mama, Joe mama, whatever I thought about this matchup ever happening for the ECF,
bro.
And the fact Boston lost in 6, fucking Cavs lost in 1, lost in 5. I'm bad, lost in 5. It's like, bro, that's crazy. But ain't gonna lie, what I expect out of this, I do expect the Knicks to play Tyrese a little bit more aggressive because that was the Cavs' problem. They couldn't shoot threes for some odd ass reason. Couldn't shoot threes. Yeah. Knicks gonna shoot threes, and Knicks can like guard the three pretty well. No. The Knicks are really pretty bad at guarding the three, but when they go like the big rotation, it's kind of better because now Cat doesn't have to be the sole reliable like defender on that. Because now you
check the statistics on that. Mm-hmm. The advanced statistics.
Not the advanced statistics, but I did look at the statistics. Like they are a little bit better since Cat don't have to pay the 5 no more, and they have like you see them like play Mitchell Robinson. Their team look more better.
Okay.
Yeah. So you said you had
I got the Knicks, bro. I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks taking this series.
I got the Knicks too, but I ain't about to sit here and discount the Pacers. And also, I feel like I've been wrong all the playoffs. So obviously, what I say doesn't mean jack shit.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just a nigga on the couch, but I do think it'll be the Knicks. They seem to have some confidence and momentum, and I'm just not a fan of Indiana. I'm a fan of the players. I don't like the city. It's just
why you don't like Indiana,
bro? You ever drive through it?
Yeah.
How we can
have you ever stayed in it?
You ever drive? You ever drive through some of those small towns up in Indiana?
No, it's like the fact that you like stayed in Indiana though. That's the real thing. Bro.
They got a couple too many cities they pull you over for some tents.
We can spike.
Pull that shit over. That shit a little bit darker than it needed to be.
It's gonna start with the tents and somehow it's gonna end with you having some illegal drugs and shit. That shit was not there, officer. That shit was there.
He said, tell it to the judge. Tell it to the judge, poop dog.
I'm weak. Nah, but I got the Knicks, man. But I don't have any in-depth analysis like my boy Daddy over here. My boy was checking the advanced statistics and shit.
Only because, bro, because it was like I'm so disgusted.
So you said that the Knicks don't have good perimeter defense.
No, three. No, they don't know how to guard. They don't know how to play the three.
They don't know how to guard the three, but it improves when they play the double big lineup.
Yeah, because at the point, bro, because
that sound backwards as fuck. That's why I'm not believing it.
On my highlight, I'm tell you why though. Because now, bro, like with Cat and Mitchell Robinson there, you feel me? So like now, Cat is not sneaking. Like, Cat has a problem with getting foul trouble really early, right? But now since when Mitchell got there, he kind of like he doesn't have to be really sold upon last. So like he can play help side defense.
But is that a visual? Are you coming up with that from like just watching it, or did you actually see some statistic that said that?
Me really watching it. As you can tell, bro. Like think about it, when they played Boston, bro. Boston couldn't really get them threes going like that.
I see what you mean because Mitchell Robinson's a really good person to guard the switch on the pick and roll because he can actually sit out there and move his feet on the perimeter for real. For we actually just saw, I think in this game or either the last game, him guarding Peyton Pritchard, who was trying to ISO him on the perimeter, and Mitchell Robinson was able to slide his feet and actually stay with him. So I see what you mean by that for real. I see what you mean. Like they're better on the perimeter when that double big lineup is in there because of Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, exactly. Because like that was the problem with the Cavs. You feel me? Like they couldn't they have Jared Allen out there on the whole island with Tyrese, and Tyrese would literally do a step back three and just do that for like three possessions back to back. I feel like now with the Knicks, that's not gonna be an issue.
Yeah, I do definitely see your point for real. I'm picking Knicks in this too, but I can't sit up there and like nod the Pacers roster because they can go like about 8-9 guys deep for real, and I'm just like. I'm really impressed on like how like the GM and like the coach and everybody has like used this roster and how they constructed it over the years. Like them going to go get Pascal Siakam and then Obi Toppin, who was just sitting there just pretty much just resting on the Knicks bench. They weren't even doing nothing with him, and then they made that trade to get him and shit. I just like how the Pacers constructed this roster overall for real. But I'm still taking Knicks in this series, just out of pride, I guess.
On real shit, though, I agree with y'all, though. We really can't really cut the Pacers out, though.
I'm more so like, look, bro, the reason why the Pacers also, who they just beat? I'm tripping.
The Cavs.
The Cavs. The reason why the Pacers just beat the Cavs, too, on top of that, is their play style. I think the Pacers are number 1 in pace or top 5. I know they're at least top 5.
Yeah.
But the pace that they play at and the threes that they get up was a little bit too much for the Cavs, and they got a double big lineup themselves. So it seemed like they really couldn't keep up with that pace at times. At least when I was watching the games, I was just like, bro, the Pacers was just, bro. That game before the elimination game when they won, the game before that when they boosted them niggas,
blew them the hell out.
Bro, they were making everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Pascal was like 9 for 10 in that game. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm like, dog, the Pacers' offense is insane.
Yes.
So like,
yep.
It does. That's why it does give you a pause when you think about them matching up with the Knicks. Because Day was right. Like, yeah, they had a problem in Game 5. The Knicks guarding the 3 against the Celtics when Derek White went off.
Mm-hmm.
But the Knicks are actually 19th on the season in 3-point percentage, opposing team 3-point percentage. So, little below average, league average, a little below league average. But in the last 3 games, they're allowing like 44% from 3, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, that would be like a league worse. So, like, I'm saying, like, the Pacers, the way that they get into their offense is insane. The Knicks really got to lock in, and this is supposed to be Tom Thibodeau's bread and butter is defense. So, that's why I am going to pick them. And then I just like the size of the wings that the Knicks have over the Pacers. I think they can throw bodies at Pascal, and I think that they got more size at the 3 spot and stuff like that to stop players like Benedict Mathurin or Nembhard or whoever wants to randomly get off on the Pacers.
I will say that shout out to the Knicks just for getting to the ECF. They couldn't do this in the Carmelo era for real. So
nope.
So yeah, this is like the furthest they've made it in like the last like decade or 2. So shout out to them for that.
Oh yeah, bro. I see this thing, bro. This is Tyrese Haliburton, bro, a better pacer than Paul George.
Well, honestly, bro, Paul George led them to 2 conference finals when he was there, and so did Tyrese Haliburton. So it's like kind of almost up in the air, but I would say that Paul George had a harder challenge when he did his shit. So
yeah,
I kind of
I'm not ready to give it to them.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I like how you said that. basically up in the air.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, neither of these niggas have accomplished their thing. And Tyrese seemed like he about to be here for the longer haul. I feel like when it's all said and done, Tyrese is going to have more opportunity to probably have a more storied history with the Indiana Pacers than Paul George ever would.
I agree with you.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy because like, dog, he got Bron backing him up, bro. It's like he talking about yeah, who like what he say? What he tweeted? Talking about overrated, who's crazy for voting him the most overrated. I'm like, nigga, you probably voted him most overrated.
That's what niggas are saying.
Nigga, you probably did
bro,
that.
He's so pump faced.
Like, you probably did that, bro. But I feel like, it's gonna be entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not about to jump up on my feet let's go watch the Knicks and Pacers.
You ain't a real Hoop fan then.
I'm a Hoop fan, but like you feel me?
I'm ready for
that's about to be some offense and some. That's gonna be some good like back and forth between.
I was
the
like,
teams and the
you
coaches.
feel me? I'm about to be. It's like everybody, like certain games you gonna rush to go see.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take my time with this one.
That's the casual shit. I'm not saying you a casual. I'm saying people have that mindset from like not wanting to watch games because of that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying this him like that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like there are people that would
literally
literally say they are not watching that shit.
Yeah.
because of the matchup. It's like, bro, like you really wasn't. You're not a Hoops fan, bro. You just like, bro,
like,
you
you're
like
not
players.
Yep.
Like
you're not really a fan,
and that's not what he's saying. But I'm just saying like, bro, like some people be like, bro, I ain't watching this. This is terrible. This is terrible for the league. Like, bro, niggas trying to tell me, bro,
it's terrible for the league. It's crazy.
Most was telling me about ratings and shit. Like, oh, the TV ratings and this and this. I told him, I said, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, what does that have to do with me?
Yeah,
I enjoy it. Like, I don't care about the ratings. Like, that has nothing to do with me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to take into account that the ratings are dropping and that makes you feel like you don't want to watch, that's on you, bro.
Yeah.
Like that, I promise you, them ratings have nothing to do with my enjoyment of watching these NBA playoffs. These playoffs have been good outside of the occasional blowouts, which always suck. But even them blowouts have been kind of interesting to watch because them boys be hitting.
Yeah,
like, you feel me? But yeah, man.
How many games y'all see the series going?
I ain't gonna lie,
I say 7.
I said 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7 too. Yeah, I was gonna say either way, it's going 7.
Like I said, it's gonna be entertaining for sure, bro. The fact that WWE stole the script before the NBA did is crazy.
Hey, the East weak as fuck. The East weak as fuck, and whoever makes the finals is gonna get boosted by whatever West team makes it.
Yeah,
but. Man, them boys be having a bloodbath over in the East. Battle of ass. Like, not literal ass, but like that conference is just like way below the West. So what I say right now, like I said, I've been wrong with my predictions, but the East is just so much weaker. But man, them East teams matching up, though they battling though.
They be scrapping.
And no, fuck that, bro. Go wait. Matter of fact, the Indian games out East, bro, win 7 games.
You said what?
Any games in the playoffs, bro, win 7 games?
Let me see. I can check.
I don't think so.
Let me see. I can check.
I think like it got to 6 at the farthest. Every series went to 6 at the farthest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think, and that was all New York, too. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, I don't think anything was 7 games. The 7 games I remember is Clippers, Nuggets, and then now Nuggets.
Then you had the Warriors, either Warriors or the Rockets.
Yeah, I don't think there was any other 7 games.
No, you got 4-1, 4-2. No, you got No.
Yeah,
no.
so not really much competitive going on out there out East.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, but like you said, bro, you said nobody who are they about to play out West? They about to get boosted.
Yeah, bro, probably.
They ain't about to get boosted by. Damn Warriors. They still they ain't about to get boosted by.
Yeah, man.
Boy, hey man. Didn't really want to talk about it for real because how they went out, bro. That game was so damn piss poor to me, bro. So with the Warriors being eliminated, what do they need to do to make sure they can somehow capitalize off of Steph like longer years, bro? After this,
first of all, I'm not even that let down by the Warriors losing because they didn't have Steph, and I feel like Steph is such a great front runner that he's a momentum shifter. Let me be more respectful.
The greatest front runner to ever do it.
I'm joking about the front runner. He do be front running, but I will say this.
That motherfucker a front runner.
I'm gonna say this too though. Like Steph Curry is a great momentum shifter as well. Like he is a player that allows the team to get rolling and stuff. So to miss somebody as impactful as him on offense is something that the Timberwolves didn't have to worry about, and it felt like the offense changed once he went out. They went more like ISO ball with Kuminga and Jimmy Butler, and Kuminga was getting his buckets, but obviously, that's not the same type of like winning or motion offense that the Warriors usually run. So I don't feel like it was as bad of a elimination for the Warriors. It sucks because like Steph's getting older, but I don't think I look at it and say this team like is cooked. Like I think there is some stuff that they can go really hard and like try to add some pieces to this team that can help them. Like there's a couple trades they can go after. They can go after a certain couple players, maybe some centers, some bigger wings, some more shooters or something. And I think they have a path to like forming a different team around their like core, like of Butler and Steph and Dre. But obviously, you have to take into account the financials of Buddy Hield's dental finances. But
hey, bro, leave Buddy Hield alone, bro.
You want to make
leave
sure.
Leave Buddy Hield alone.
You want to make sure.
Hell, jeez, he ain't do nothing to you.
You want to make sure that you build the right team that fits around those teeth. So that's all I'm saying.
Did you just say teeth? Did you just say teeth?
So what do you think?
Everybody keep about Buddy Hield teeth like this, bro.
I'm so fucking. I don't know about the whole Buddy Hield teeth thing, but I was.
Dog got some choppers on him though. I gotta admit,
he do. They said his dentist hate to see him coming in. That's what they said.
They're gonna be like, this is gonna be a long one today. Pause.
Hey,
whoa!
Come on. Hey, he like this to his sister. Hey, Becky, you can close up. I'm gonna be here the rest of the night.
Hey, I seen this thing. It said, Buddy. When they say, Buddy, he'll take a bite out of crime.
Bro, I'm weak as.
Yo, what? I wish I saw that shit. He can take a bite out of crime, nigga.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
He can take a bite out of crime is crazy,
Oh, my God, bro. Twitter's not a real place.
Bro.
Twitter's not a real place.
I'm weak, bro. But wait, I didn't even answer the question. To emphasize on, I did answer the question. Yeah, emphasize on Steph Curry's later years. Yeah, bro, they got room, bro. They got a bunch of expiring contracts and stuff like that. They can really build something around them, bro. They can change up a little bit of stuff. Like Buddy Hield is under contract. He's one of the players that is under contract. But you got players like Kevon Looney, Gary Payton, all them, like a bunch of expiring contracts and stuff. And you got some young players that are still on like rookie deals, like Podzemski and Kami's gonna be a restricted agent, but they trying to sign and trade him. So maybe they sign and trade him to a team like the Nets and get something back from the Nets, or maybe they do it for the Bulls, which I hope not. But maybe they sign and trade him to the Bulls and get back like a center like Vucevic or Jalen Smith or something. So they got some stuff to wiggle with, and they got some picks that they can trade. It's not like they in the Bucks position where it's like completely fucked. But the thing is, whatever they do, it better be fucking good, because I tell you this, next year, that's probably it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't know if y'all don't do it next year after the changes that y'all have a ability to make. I don't know. It's probably done after that. Bro. But at least y'all do have one more chance. I feel like they got one more chance to make a run.
I don't think so, bro. Jimmy, go ahead, bro. You want to go? My bad.
You good though. But honestly, I think like you highlighted, you said they got some expiring contracts on there or whatever, so they can probably move off a couple of those and save some money and shit like that. Honestly, but I think they need to figure out what they're gonna do with Kuminga. And I think they need to figure out their center situation. Honestly, I think they need to get a young big or whatever that's gonna kind of be the big man going forward in their franchise. They need like a franchise like starting big.
They ain't finding that. Bro.
No, not like a star or something, but they need like a big that's like young or something like that they can get, bro. That they can have, bro. Maybe a no name young guy, like a no name center. Like what's that one center from the Pelicans? Misi or something like that. Somebody similar to that. I'm not saying exactly that, but I'm saying find some type of center like that.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. I know it's easier said than done.
I think they're gonna have to go like vet center though. Like a Brook Lopez, Clint Capella, Vucevic. I feel I don't think they're gonna find no young center.
Yeah, they not. I think more like Clint, to be honest with you.
I think Clint is gonna be going to the Lakers, and I think the Warriors gonna look more like a shooting big, like Vooch or Lopez. To me, I don't think they should go after Brook Lopez.
Yeah,
I think Brook Lopez is like, they're done.
Yeah, I've been saying that for years.
But maybe Vooch, Vooch.
But Clint,
if you got defense around that, like if you keep Gary Payton and stuff like that, maybe Vooch.
Yeah.
But like Clint wouldn't be bad. You feel me? But I'm thinking about the spacing between Butler and Draymond. I just think it would be a little bit better if you had a big that could shoot.
Yeah.
So like I think I would still probably go Brook over Clint, but Brook don't move the needle for me, bro. Like he's like 39, bro.
I mean, shit, ain't like Golden State out there running in transition like that anyway. So ain't like that's really a big deal with them.
Who the dude? Day'Ron Sharp. That's a good pickup if they went after him from the Nets, because he's a restricted free agent. I brought up the Bulls. I brought up Vucevic. I mean, they got two other centers on that roster. They got Jalen Smith and they got Zach Collins they could go after. I mean, they got, there's other centers out there they can go after. But I don't know if they're going to get that young guy that you're saying. Like
maybe not.
Maybe it is
maybe
Day'Ron Sharp. Maybe Day'Ron Sharp, though.
But still, though, I don't, bro.
Day'Ron was hooping, man.
If they have like a late draft pick or something, but I don't know what they draft. I don't know if they I don't know what their draft situation look like.
He got their pick.
Okay,
but
okay.
that would have been there's some bigs though. There's some bigs they would have been able to get with that pick.
Yeah.
Like Danny Wolf. I don't know if y'all familiar with Danny Wolf from Michigan. That would have been a player, bro. It's some people, but yeah, no, they don't got their pick though.
Bro, I think it's over with for that Golden State Warrior, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole beam, bro. I feel like it's over with. You feel me? I feel like the OGs is time to hang this shit up.
Damn.
Draymond, Jimmy Butler is not who we thought he was no longer. Like playoff Jimmy only lives in Miami. Draymond Green can only get fouled out so many times so it's acceptable.
Man,
Steph only hit so many threes and run like in front run, bro. It's like I don't think it's over with, bro. They should have been figured this shit out when they let Clay go. They should have been had this shit been organized.
Oh, you're saying like they should have had some type of plan or follow up after Clay? Yeah, I agree.
This is like to me, it's like if you were going to go in like vet heavy, bro, then you should have did that when you let Clay go.
I'm confused on the whole like when they went after Butler. I'm confused on why they didn't shore up that center rotation at the trade deadline too. I'm not saying that would have helped. I mean, they probably, like I said, I always think trade deadline moves. Teams don't really usually win trade deadline moves, anyways.
Yeah.
So maybe they could still do it, but I was actually shocked they didn't get Vucevic because that was like the heaviest rumor for them at the trade deadline. I don't know if y'all remember. It was Butler and then Vucevic and then obviously KD. But they got Butler, so I'm like, okay, you need a center. The most available center at the trade deadline was Vucevic. Like I was just surprised. I'm like, bro, he shoots. You have defense in the starting lineup, so it's like I was like, why didn't you just go all in? Because like Steph is 36. Like, why not do it at this trade deadline and see what happens? Like instead of like if they still do it in the off season, that's another year later though. Like you feel me? Like another season now.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna go into next season with an older Vooch too, an older Draymond, an older Steph, an older Jimmy.
And you see,
I'm just wondering why they stopped there.
And you
it's
see
like
what Steph said, bro. Like he said, bro, like he really don't care. Like he wanted organization. Like he wanted, like when he's gone, he wanted some shit for the future. He really didn't care about winning.
Yeah. So my question to y'all, real quick though, do y'all think Kuminga stays? Because it seems like he's not really fond of like how he's being used there. Steve Kerr doesn't seem to really use him correctly. And like what type of player do you think would fit better with the Warriors and Kuminga? Also, for you as a Nets fan, would you want him on your team?
Kuminga?
Yeah. Because they're probably the heaviest rumored team to get him.
Yeah.
On God, first.
I would take him. Yeah, I'd take him.
Nigga, oh God.
Golden State would have to replace him with like a 3-and-D type of guy though.
Cam Johnson.
You know who? Yeah, bro. Cam Johnson. You know what every team needs? Trey Murphy or Cam Johnson. Just like multiply them niggas and throw them throughout the league because like you really don't get a bunch like them.
Yeah.
Or Mikal Bridges. Like, bro, those type of players like. Like the ones that give you 15 at least.
Yeah, and they give you good defense.
Bruh.
Hit a few threes.
Bruh.
That's it for real. If you get Cam Johnson, I think you really don't need to get you a center. For real.
They still need a center, bro.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like the spacing a little bit better now because you actually got somebody like off the bench who can shoot.
But they can get Cam and still get like a Clint though.
Okay, you need to get it clean.
Get you something. They need a center. This nigga trying to run out here with fucking the carcass of Looney, though. Like, you still need something.
Bro,
this nigga said the carcass,
if you look, Kevon Looney and Tracy and like Kevon Looney and like Davis actually was cool during the series.
No, nigga, no, I was looking and they was not cool.
They was cool.
No, they wasn't. They was not starting level, bro. No, they wasn't, nigga. We had this conversation. They are not starting level centers, bro.
It don't matter, bro. Like fuck the center position, nigga. Rest of the if your start, everybody else can't score.
Fuck the center position. That's why your teams is lost. Because of the center position.
But think about it though. That's not Golden State's biggest flaw. Golden State's biggest flaw was, nigga, they couldn't score without Steph. That was their biggest issue.
But that also, no, their biggest issue was the center position though. Bro, they got Jimmy. Jimmy
couldn't score with the fucking lick.
Steph wasn't there no more. When you have a player that has as much attention as Steph, it allows a player like Jimmy to have less attention and score. And he was cooking when Steph was there. Let's not act like he wasn't.
I'm talking about after Steph left. After
Steph left, because you're missing the number one guy on the scouting report. He's gone. Yeah. So who becomes number two? Jimmy. And there's no other threats after that. But when they had Curry, Jimmy's the number two option, which is a threat. So you know what I'm saying? The reason why I think the center was the biggest problem is because their most rumored target was Vucevic, who we know is going to give you 20 and 10. He's going to give you 20 and 10, right? That's a third scorer. So, like, I'm saying, how is the center not the biggest problem? Because they could have addressed the scoring and the center thing all in one.
But I'm talking about the center thing was not their biggest issue, though. That was not their biggest issue. The big issue was, bro, they couldn't find scoring outside of Steph and Jimmy.
That's what I'm saying. They could have did it all at once. They literally could have got a big man that averages 20 and 10 all at once.
But think about it, but if like that's the case, like you can do that. But at the same time, look how the team went down though, bro. Look how everything went down, bro. You feel me? Like they needed a heroic game from Buddy Hield in Game 7 against the fucking Rockets. You feel me? They needed him to go off.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler couldn't do shit. I want to say it was game 4 where you had like Pods, Buddy, Kuminga all contributed. It was like, all right, Jimmy, help us out. When you can come, when you can contribute. Jimmy did not contribute at all
because there's no other threat. But that's what I'm saying. They literally could have addressed that if they had Vooch.
Bro,
I think they would have had a better chance.
Kevon Looney came off the bench, bro. Had like 8 boards, like 6 offensive rebounds, and like 8 points, bro, off the bench. That is solid numbers. And Jayson and like I can't fuck his name up.
His name's like Trace Jackson Davis.
Davis. He did cool, bro. Like the minutes he got, bro, for game 4, he did their job, bro. Jimmy Butler did not show up.
But this is what I'm telling you.
If your main guy don't show up, bro, that's not on the biggest issue. Like we need you to come out there.
I'm telling you, you said that their issue is scoring.
Yes.
And I'm telling you that when Steph went down, the number one guy to stop on the other team scouting report was Jimmy Butler, correct? Mm-hmm. So if the Steph Curry is probably the biggest. I don't think there's a person in the league that gets more attention on a scouting report than Steph Curry. So you lose him, and it goes to Jimmy Butler, who's barely even fucking played this year, to now being the new guy on this team, and you're asking him to do the impossible and carry a team full of strictly role players.
But I say carry, carry.
Because there's nobody else. Tell me one other player on that team that's ever averaged over 20.
Ever?
Nobody.
Kuminga.
No. I said name me one that actually has averaged 20 points. None. So that's what I'm saying. Steph went down. Now your number 2 scorer is the main guy, and you're just around a bunch of guys that give you like 10. Yeah, Kuminga is an up-and-coming player, but he ain't really playing the style that the Warriors want to play, which is motion offense. He's a more ISO scorer.
Jimmy he did it before. Why can't do it right now?
Because he just got there. And then on top of that, the thing I'm saying is that you said they needed scoring and shit. I'm asking you, why the hell did they just go get Vooch then? Do they not look better if they have a center that gives you 20 and 10? Do they not compete more? I know he's terrible on defense, but they got defense at the 4 position. Like, he was going to be their steady. At the end of the day, as much as I shit on Vooch, that boy is a steady contributor on offense. That boy is going to give you 20 and 10. He might give you 30 if he really feeling it. Like, I'm telling you. So, I'm just sitting, I'm wondering if the scoring was the issue, like you said, if you were saying, okay, if we're looking back at this team when they made that trade for Butler and we're like, yo, scoring's still the issue, then why the hell did they half-ass it? I'm just confused on like why they half-assed it. Like, because I agree, scoring is the issue, but I think it's also in connection with getting a center too. You can get both of that in one. Like I feel like, and they didn't do it.
You can.
So it's like they half-assed it. Is what I'm saying. So I just don't understand why they half-assed it. That's all I'm saying. Like I just don't get it.
So you think they would have been better off if they would have just kept Wiggins and then just went with?
No. I just think they should have just did. They should have got a center. Like why did they get Butler and then say we about to go into it with a rookie in Quentin Post, or Kevon Looney, who hasn't really been like doing the stuff that we saw him do in the playoffs when he was grabbing the shit out of rebounds.
Yeah,
he wasn't doing that all year. And then Tracy Jackson Davis, who is only like his second year. Mm-hmm. So you went into the playoffs with two centers that's like barely scratched the surface of their NBA careers, and then a center in Kevon Looney who has basically fallen off a cliff before he even hits 30. So I'm just wondering why they half-assed it. Like, why did they stop at Jimmy? Like, when you actually had actual fucking targets, they could have even went for Clint. Clint was on the fucking trade market. I'm not even going to stick with Vooch. Clint was on the trade market, bruh. I mean, we saw the Lakers go after Mark Williams. Like, we saw exactly what it took to get Mark Williams. The Warriors say, you know what? Nah, we cool. We just going to go through this year with the centers we got. No more scoring options. We going to trust in Buddy Hield teeth. Like, that's exactly what they said, bruh. And I'm just wondering why. That's all. But my fault. Hey, bruh. My fault, bro.
Buddy Hield, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Buddy Hield ain't about to keep taking these damn strays, bro.
Yeah, bro. But let's move on, man. So obviously, we got the Thunder and Nuggets series going on right now. About to go to Game 7. Also, it just came out that Aaron Gordon is actually looking pretty shaky for Game 7 from a hamstring injury, which is terrible news because that boy been balling and just impactful. But who do you have winning that series first? And secondly, with the Timberwolves already there waiting, which team is the harder matchup for them?
I'm still gonna stick with them boys. I'm still going with the Thunder in this series. I still think they close this series out. I think Aaron Gordon, with him being absent in this, I think he's been the Denver Nuggets' most consistent player in this series, in my opinion. But I'm still going with the Thunder in this series, bro. I just think they're going to be able to shoot better at home. I don't think Lou Dort's going to be bricking and doing a whole bunch of different things. J-Dub's inefficiency in those low-scoring games does kind of scare me for real. But I'm still going to stay on this hill with these guys and die on this hill if they do lose this shit. Yeah, that's how I'm kind of feeling with this shit.
Is Aaron Gordon the injury the only reason, or you would have picked him regardless?
No, I'd have picked him regardless. I just think on paper this team should be able to beat this other team.
I ain't gonna lie. After that Game 6 win, I started feeling the Nuggets. I'm like, taking Jokic to a Game 7 is never a good idea.
No, I agree.
That's what I feel like. But if Aaron Gordon's not playing, I'm going Thunder. If Aaron Gordon was fully healthy, even if Aaron Gordon plays and he's not 100, I'm going Thunder. But if Aaron Gordon was fully healthy, I probably would have came on this pod today and told y'all I'm going Nuggets.
I'm still going Nuggets, bro. They got till Sunday, so that's 2 days from now. So that's a lot of rest. That's a lot of rest.
Shit, we saw a hamstring take a nigga out the whole series. So I don't know.
I'm saying this though, like, you feel me? Like, I feel like, bro, he knocking on the door, bro. I feel like they knocking on the door, so I really feel like, did this count? That was a discount?
Yeah, take a shot, y'all. Take a shot, y'all. Okay, drink responsibly, like my nigga said, but you know how it go.
No, dead ass though. I'm still running with the Nuggets though. And if Aaron Gordon's still there, I'm still running with the Nuggets, bro. You feel me? I feel like, bro, honestly, we gotta talk about it. This is Russ revenge tour, and I gotta see this shit play out.
I would love for Russ to be like the X Factor in Game 7.
I would love it, bro.
I would love that.
Bro. It's like, if you look at it, bro, how Denver is, bro. Everybody contributes at some point in time.
Yeah.
Don't know when, but eventually they do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, what was dog name who came off the bench did solid for Game 6? What was his name?
For who?
For the Nuggets.
Came off the bench and did solid?
Yeah.
Julian Strother.
Yeah, Julian Strother. Yeah. So, I mean, he came in, did his thing, bro, make big time plays, knocking down threes when the team needed it to.
Yep.
Like, basically, especially on them Jokic, like non-Jokic minutes.
Yeah.
He came in, did his thing. You feel me? Michael Porter Jr. didn't look like he was looking dazed. You think he got his buckets. Christian Braun got his buckets.
Yeah, Christian been balling.
He been balling. So I feel like, bro, I'm running with the Nuggets, bro. Because you feel me, like I really do believe, bro, OKC is just still, like, they still young, bro. They still, like, they got they flaws to them.
You know, you are kind of convincing me. Like I said, I don't think anybody ever wants to take Jokic into a game 7, and that's my overarching like worry when it comes to the Thunder, because like I can look at the Thunder on paper. I'm like, yo, if Aaron Gordon's missing, it's easy for me to sit here and be like, the Thunder have a chance. Y'all the best team in the West in the league. Y'all should be able to close that out. But then, it's tough. This is a tough series to pick because then I sit back and it's like, bro, you got Jokic though. But this is why I'm telling you. I don't know if y'all agree with me now, but I've been telling y'all this series decides the MVP fucking P, bro. I have been telling you this.
It is crazy how like they haven't named the MVP yet.
It is, but are y'all still on the path where y'all saying like this series don't determine the MVP? Because bro, the way this is playing out,
I still don't believe so, bro.
Bro,
I'm with you.
Who winning this, bro?
I'm with you, but I think the voters are trying to be like sneaky. I think
they are doing. Bro.
I think they're withholding. I think they're withholding the results to see at the end of this series who plays better in this shit, and then and who wins. And then I think right after this we'll get the announcement.
Exactly. So I feel like, bro, my thing about it, bro, we got named everything else, but the MVP we still have yet to learn who it is. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's why the voters are literally waiting to who wins this series to give it to whoever's about to win it. Because honestly, bro, it shouldn't even fucking matter who the MVP was. Like honestly, like this series should not determine who's the MVP.
Yeah, no, because it's a regular season award.
Exactly, but you know the damn narrative. You feel me? Like people want to push. It's all about narrative. It's all about objectives and shit like that. So they gonna they want to sit here, pull us along. Talking about oh yeah, this is like this is the player of the year. Oh, this is the coach of the year. This is system of the year. Nigga, fuck that. Who the MVP?
They always wait till the last second, but yeah.
Talk about I find out more next on Dragon Ball Z. That's how they doing this right now, bro. You said nigga wait till game 7, bitch. That's on Sunday.
Well, who y'all think is the tougher matchup for them Wolves, man? I'm gonna think. Look, this is what I'm gonna say first. I'm gonna say I think on paper the Thunder are the tougher matchup for the Timberwolves. In terms of that dog, it's the Nuggets. That boy Jokic, it's going to be harder for Anthony Edwards to get in Jokic head than it is for Anthony Edwards to get in Shai head, because them boys can actually match up. And that's where I'm like, hey, yo, I could see Anthony Edwards winning the mind game over the Thunder easier than him winning the mind game over Jokic and the Nuggets, because the Nuggets have been there, done that, and won a chip. Yeah. So on paper, though, I'm looking at the size that the Thunder have, and I'm saying they can match up with that better. And Shai is a scorer. He just as much as Anthony Edwards, he can match up with that better. But when I really look at who been there and done that shit, it's the Nuggets. So I'm gonna go with the Nuggets. The Nuggets is the harder matchup. And actually, if you asked me 5 minutes ago, I was gonna say the Thunder. But now that I thought about it more, I'm not even thinking about it on paper. I'm thinking about, Anthony Edwards don't match up with Jokic. So he ain't gonna be the one having to stop him. But I know Anthony Edwards will take that matchup with Shai. So that's where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna say Jokic is and I don't see Rudy Gobert stopping him. So I'm gonna say the Nuggets is harder matchup because they've been there and done that shit. Yeah, they've been there and done that.
Also, bro, Julius Randle have him a hell of a playoff run right now. He's at himself a hell of a playoff run.
And you trust Aaron Gordon more than Chet on that nigga. I ain't gonna lie,
I trust Aaron Gordon.
You feel me?
I trust Aaron Gordon.
They've been there and done that.
Oh yeah, bro. That Russ and Anthony Edwards matchup, bro, gonna feed families.
We can fuck.
Think about it, bro. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be so fun. That's gonna be entertainment, bro. Mm-hmm. When they match up, that's gonna be entertainment.
I would definitely say that I would go with Denver in this series or as the harder matchup, definitely, because Anthony Edwards isn't gonna have Karl Anthony Towns there like he did last year when he had that crazy ass Game 7 performance against Jokic, which actually won them the series. Yeah. So I would definitely say,
you're right.
Yeah. I would definitely go with Nuggets on this one too, for real.
Yeah, for sure. Then that's
another Game 7 series. I ain't gonna lie.
That's another.
Either team. I'm saying. Game 7.
Yeah, same for real.
Bro, the fact that the Nuggets out of he going to Game 7s with motherfuckers, bro, it's going.
You said what?
The fact that Nuggets about to he if they do make it past this round and they got to go another Game 7, I'm like, y'all some tough. In the
East, we about to think they about to go Game 7 too. So that'd be actually dope if both squads come off Game 7s and match up in the finals.
Oh god, bro! At that point, bro, we gotta have a watch party, bro. Everybody keep having these YouTube TV.
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. Hey, we need to invite my sister over too, cause she be in the chat.
How he gets everybody keep having these fights with y'all niggas, bro, during these games. Bro. I'm over there watching motherfuckers up with my connection going. I'm like, man, I'm like,
he the quietest one. He the biggest culprit, low key. You was the biggest culprit because I see him at work, posted up. They like acting like managers don't exist. Posted up watching that shit. I'm like, dog, this man be on that shit.
But at least I've been there since I've been there.
He don't never turn it off. He don't ever turn it off.
No.
I'll be there from jump.
I turn it off immediately as soon as the games are done. Like I'm that's why I text in the chat. I'm like,
what had me weak? You know what had me weak? When we was all in the YouTube TV chat and we like, oh damn, like who on this? And he gonna go in there and say, I'm turning it off after the game. Nigga, that's what we watching for. Nigga, that's what we watching for. Because I'm gonna turn it off after the game. Yeah, so is we.
Because I'm thinking myself, hold on, bro. I'm thinking myself, bro, like, we all pay for this shit. So why the fuck is niggas pressed about who's on this shit? Like, we know niggas is on this shit. So I'm like, bro, fuck what y'all niggas talking about. I'm gonna be off this shit as soon as the game is over, bro. I didn't read the whole chat though, but I'm like, fuck this shit, bro. I'm gonna let these niggas know, like, all right, I'm gonna be off this shit after.
Y'all don't worry. I'm gonna be off after the game. Nigga, that's what we trying to watch.
Like, well, no shit, nigga. Everybody else.
I tried to tell niggas, I said, if you ain't Hoops Legion affiliated, you get the fuck off.
No, because they had me weak, bro. Because I'm like, because it made me mad because these motherfuckers was like over trying to decipher like who was the other fourth person. I'm like, nigga, it's 5 of us in here. Who else could it be?
It ain't nothing for me to click that try again button. I ain't
bro, I be clicking the fuck out of that shit. Like, what, bro? As soon as my shit lag out, try again. Like what the fuck? Like I don't never go in the chat be like, who the fuck on the app? Fuck all that, bro.
I don't even be looking. I just so happen to see the message. My shit muted. I just open my phone. I'm like, oh, they arguing again.
No, because it making me mad, bro. Because we fuck y'all, bro. Because I be there from sun up to sundown, bro.
That's
like,
the issue. You like, always on that shit.
How's that my fault? Because I'm the first one there, nigga. Maybe y'all need to clock in before I do. How about that?
Nah, Darion and Angel need to just go. Like y'all need to take a break. Angel, you ain't watching. You ain't watching that for real, man. You ain't watching the basketball for real. Darion, don't you got something to do? Don't you got something to do, Darion? You ain't even on that, bro. Don't you got some friends to hang out with, bro? Come on, bro.
Because it made me bad, bro. Because bro, like it be like say it's like a double header, right? I'll be the first game, no issues. Second game come on, try again.
No, that West. When the West games come on.
Hey, bro, niggas be serious as fuck about the West.
When the West games come on,
bro, on everything.
Y'all said the Clippers and Nuggets playing. Y'all said the Nuggets and Thunder playing.
I have no issues, bro. But as soon as the West game come on, I'm like, bro.
That's when everybody home.
I'm like, where's y'all at before?
I don't even know how this nigga watching, bro. He at work half the time, bro. He work nights. This nigga got his phone up, never get written up. But me, I pull my phone out 5 seconds. Here come a manager.
Good, bro, you're not the criminal, bro. You gotta be discreet with it, my boy. You gotta be discreet with it, my baby. You gotta make it seem like you're doing your work, but the whole time, nigga, I'm like, bro, my peripheral watching the game.
Man, your peripheral ain't right shit, bro. Hey, you see, ain't nobody watching for you, bro. You not somebody to watch.
I said shit. They called me a couple times, nigga. I just know how to do my shit.
My aura make niggas look. Okay, it's like my name, bro. My name, bro.
Hey, bro, start. I
got name.
Then if you talking about he be minding his business at work, just watching the game and everything like that. You got to be like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Game 7 and come and handle your business. You got to be like the Hoops Legion podcast and be the standing on business player of the week.
Yeah.
And Vaughn, drop that beat, man.
I got you.
You standing on business. You standing on business.
Yep. Well, I had to swallow the alcohol. Almost fucking.
he was almost a millisecond late.
Bro, it was only because I was drinking the alcohol. Y'all was gonna roast me. I'm like, bro, I swear it was the drink.
No, I was gonna be on your ass.
As you should.
He wants to because he ain't one missing it.
No. I've been getting better though. I've been on at least a 4-week streak.
The nigga that's made it's always the nigga that's constantly at the bottom. That the minute he get up top, he trying to kill the niggas that's always talking shit.
He said, nigga, I kick you while you're down.
Yeah, all that shit you always talking. I ain't never missed.
I'm weak as fuck, man.
Never missed.
That LeVar shit, never lost.
I'm weak as fuck, man, bro. It was some exciting ass NBA hoops this week, man, bro. I hope you guys got some great ass picks for me this week, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man.
Yeah, man.
So who going first, dog?
We gonna start with Vaughn.
Of course, man, because I got that aura, unlike boy over here. Anyways, I'm going with believe it or not. This hurts me to say, pains me to say. Actually, it doesn't because I never really hated. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need no intro with this. I'm going Julius Randle. I'm going Julius Randle because that boy been balling. He been getting buckets.
Gasp.
And the reason he's saying gas because I actually told this man what I was going to pick like a couple days ago. Never done that before. But he was just hooping so damn good. I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to just say who I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Julius motherfucking Randle. If y'all want stats for all the stat nerds out there, I'm going to give you some stats. You and your mama. First of all, in game 1, he had 18 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Well, it's kind of mid. But the next game after that, you say that's mid. Well, then he hit you with the 24, the 11 assists, the 7 rebounds, 10 for 17. Then the next game after that, hit you with the 24 points, the 12 assists, the 10 rebounds, the triple-double. Then after that, he hit you with the 30-point game. And then after that, he hit you with a 29-point game on 13 for 18 shooting. My man's was eating. He was leading. He was cooking.
He was lit.
And I would love nothing more than to see Timberwolves versus Knicks in the finals. To see Big Purr versus
we can
versus I don't know what Julius Randle name is. Tough ass nigga.
Big Juju.
Yeah, big Juju. Big Ran.
That's what something got to be scared of.
Yeah. All right, watch out, Big Ran coming. Big Ran coming. Last time he beat the shit out of Big Purr. But
Big Purr? Is that cat?
Yeah. But that's my stand on business player of the week, Julius Randle.
Okay, for sure, man.
No,
great pick.
Hey, bro, the fact they gave my nigga cat the nickname Big Purr, they set my nigga up for that one. They all like, bro, I'm like, I said they be one of my niggas to be zesty from the jump.
Big Purr.
Big Purr. Bodega, nigga, that's a story.
Oh, we can swag.
But hey, bro,
what about you, Day?
My standing on big business player of the. It's not player of the fucking week. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Nico Harrison. My nigga done dodged the bullet, didn't he?
This nigga.
My nigga done dodged the bullet. He can't make it. Hey, boy. Hey, what I tell you, bro? You can't tell me it's not a guy, bro. You can't tell me it's not a guy, bro. Because ain't no way in the hell.
That's a good pick.
I'm actually weak at it.
I'm low-key jealous of the pick.
Ain't no way in the hell.
That's a good fucking pick.
Ain't no way in the hell, bro. You trade Luka Doncic. You feel me? You feel me? Your star player, bro. Your franchise player to the Lakers and get all that. In fact, he been quiet the whole time, bro. Ain't said nothing. Ain't really came out crying about it. Stuck to his guns, saying like, I take what you take what every heat that came with it. You know what I'm saying? Then the fact Luka go out there looked unhealthy as fuck in the first game and stuff like that.
Yeah, Nico.
How he gets?
Yeah, Nico.
I'm so weak.
You gotta put that in. You gotta clip that, man.
That's OG.
He got them bands, boy.
You gotta clip that, man. And the fact is, bro, all that stuff, but the fact, like, hey, looking good, hella scrutinized, got scrutinized hella hard, bro. Then the fucked around and come out to find out this man gets the number 1 overall draft pick. With a 1.8% chance of getting that bitch,
bro.
Boy, if God don't love him, man, and I gotta give it to Nico Harrison.
God don't love the bull.
I say,
hey, bro, I can't wait to ask you about that, bro. Oh, I can't wait to get to that topic.
Hey, man, Nico Harrison, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna call you a genius. But
he ain't no genius, boy. You lucky.
I swear, bro.
You ain't no fucking genius, boy. You lucky.
I said,
you lucky, nigga.
That's what I said, bro. I said, hey, bro, God must love you. Because ain't no way in the hell everything fall directly right when you needed to fall in line, bro. That's crazy.
Great pick. I love it, bro.
That's what happened when you get... Never mind. I was going to say some fucked up shit.
Play the drum roll, nigga.
You've been on the roll lately, bro.
I was about to discriminate. That's fucked up.
And the standing on business player of the week is Nico Harrison. I had to give it to him. But that was a great ass compelling.
That's his first dub in a hot minute, bro.
No, because I was looking back. I'm like, I don't think he got one playoff one. So I'm like, you know what? Let me listen to my man Day Day today.
I had one. But I think I had one. I think it was Big Zoo. I think.
Oh, it was Zoo. Yeah. Big Zoo was yours. Yeah. Big Zoo was yours. But for sure, nigga. Nico Harrison. That is hilarious, nigga. That was a pick I was not thinking of at all.
Yeah, I know, right? That was such a good one. I was like, damn, I should have thought of that.
I swear, when he said it, I said, damn.
Because when I told him about Julius Randle at work, he was like, I think I'm going to pick that too. And that nigga came in with Nico Harrison. That mean that boy was thinking.
Yeah,
like, I ain't even, that shit, bro. Oh my God, I should have picked that.
That was great, bro. That was great. Great ass pick that day.
Hey, yeah, no. Shout out Nico Harrison.
Yeah, shout out Nico Harrison, bro.
It's like, that's some shit, boy.
He was too humble. Now he cocky with that different money. You was told. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, bro, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, man. But anyways, y'all. So speaking of the Dallas Mavericks, obviously, they got the number 1 pick. You know, definitely gonna get Cooper Flagg. Ain't no doubts about it. What's your thoughts on that? And then also, you know, it's been things going around talking about the draft is rigged. You know, what's your thoughts on all this stuff?
Congrats to the Mavericks fan base. Honestly, bro, you guys got a good replacement. I think Cooper Flagg is going to be another franchise player for you guys. So you guys don't got to be mad anymore and shit like that. So shout out to them. But
yeah, congrats.
This is the biggest bailout I think I've ever seen ever. Like, bro, the Lakers get bailed out and then the Mavs get bailed right back out. Like, oh my God, bro. Like there's
trade your best player and get the number 1 pick. Pelicans.
I swear. Like, you might as well just do it now at this damn point because you might just get rewarded. But it's like, yeah, bro. Shout out to the Mavs fan base and shit like that, bro. You guys got.
I'm happy as a person that's going to go to Dallas pretty soon. So. I was actually pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to be honest with y'all. I was pretty fucking sad when they traded Luka because y'all know I'm trying to go to Dallas, and I'm over here like, bruh, I was about to hit the Dallas games like crazy. Now I don't got nothing to look forward to, bruh. Like, but the fact that they got Cooper Flagg, although it came at the expense of my team, I was actually pretty happy that like it was them though,
bro.
Because like I
heard you guys lost out on the first pick because of a coin flip. Like it was literally like you guys got 1.7% chance, and they had the 1.8.
It's happened 3 times from my knowledge. Mm-hmm. People told me that it happened with Magic Johnson. I forget who the player it was, but they were they had a coin flip and they lost it, and that pick turned out to be Magic Johnson with the Lakers. Because he got drafted by Lakers, right? So,
yep.
And then the second one was actually last year. We lost the coin, or I don't know if we won or lost the coin flip, but whatever. We got the coin flip or whatever, but it went the other way. The Hawks got it.
Yeah.
And that's when they got Zachary Richardshire. I ain't mad about that. I don't give a fuck about Zachary Richardshire. I feel like Modest is better. So, and then this one, I think it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it. I'm playing around here, but I think it hurts like the casual Bulls fan more than it actually hurt me. Because Cooper Flagg would have been amazing, of course, right? But then I have one foot in the door of like going to Dallas, and I'm cool with that, with him being in Dallas. And then on top of that, I mean, there was an 85% chance that we stayed at 12. So I kind of already have come to terms with like that we were picking 12. Like, I wasn't like, if we got number 1, I would have been fucking tripping, right?
Yeah.
And I wish we could have saw what that would have looked like. Because I know y'all probably would have been like,
dude, you would have been going crazy.
In another universe.
Right. But like, I knew we was going to pick 12, and there's like plenty of guys I have on my list that I'm good with at 12 because we need a center. Like, we have potential at every position besides center. So I think we can get somebody at center at 12. But I mean, who wouldn't want to have Cooper Flagg, bro? Like, it sucks, but I ain't losing sleep over it. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Oh, I guess there was another one. I guess we lost the coin flip to get Luka or something. So, but
damn,
that shit happens,
Yeah.
I don't want to call it rigged, but I mean, I don't think we ever had a chance to get it. I think whether we won the coin toss, them niggas would have still got.
No, and honestly, dude, it couldn't be rigged, bro, because they would have to predict injuries. Like if Kyrie didn't get injured, bro, they very well would have finished a different seed and probably wouldn't even have the same chances.
Well, what I found out is actually from Hayes. He told me I don't understand the whole process. I got to look it up myself, but it's something about they pulled numbers a multiple amount of times, and you got to get to a certain number. Like you got to it's got to add up to like a certain number to determine like, okay, we pulled this team this many times, and that means they get the number 1 pick. We pulled this team this many times, that means they get number 2. So, and then they have like a bunch of media back there. They can't bring their phones and stuff, but they have a bunch of people that overwatch the situation.
Yeah.
So like, there's really no like actual way to rig it because it's not something that's done behind closed doors. It's something that's done behind closed doors to us, but it's not something that's done behind closed doors to media members. And the biggest theory that says the reason why it's not rigged is because media members would love to get that out.
Yeah.
Like if it was rigged, they would love to be the first one to break that story. Like, hey, these niggas is screwing niggas over. Because think about it. I mean, if you're the owners of these teams, I would be pissed if I found that out.
Yeah.
If I found out niggas was rigging shit, I'm pissed. Like, I might sell my team type shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all niggas is fucking tripping. We running Adam Silver out. It would actually be very risky for the whole league entirely. Like, that would be very bad.
I mean, NBA shit, they had bigger scandals before.
I know
that would be the biggest scandal. If they found out they was rigging drafts, be real. That would be the biggest, because we are talking about you are sending generational players to a franchise, to a business owner. You are actually giving money. Like this, we are talking about money. We are talking about endorsements. We are talking about riches, bruh. Like that shit. Them motherfuckers don't play about that shit. I'm just saying, like in the real world, niggas don't play about their money, bruh. And if I'm an owner, I'd be pissed if I found out that you niggas gave the number 1 pick to the Mavericks and fucked over a team like the Utah Jazz, who fell to like 5th because y'all was rigging shit. I would be pissed. Like that would ruin the league in terms of like business and money. But the nigga in me, bro, I'm gonna say that that shit was rigged. On my mama, like I feel like maybe it wasn't rigged, maybe it was the basketball guys. I was like, bro, do Nico Harrison really deserve that shit? I mean, he traded Luka and shit. He gifted them shit to the most spoiled franchise in the league. Like fuck them niggas, and then them niggas give him Cooper Flagg. Like y'all lucky I'm moving to Dallas, because in any other situation I would be saying y'all shit is rigged and fuck y'all niggas, bro. But it is what it is. I get why it's not rigged, but let me live in my fairy tale land. I'm saying it's rigged because, bro, LeBron to Cleveland, Derrick Rose to Chicago, Victor Wembanyama to San Antonio Spurs, and now we got Cooper Flagg to the Dallas Mavericks, who fucking just traded away one of the best players in the league. Bro, like, that shit is weird, bro. That shit is weird. And I think it's only been 3 times that a team 1.7, 1.8 has won the number 1 pick. It was Derrick Rose, Cooper Flagg, and I forget the other guy.
Yeah.
But it's only been 3 times, but still, it's weird ass 3 times. People
have been trying to say that that is not like they don't rig every draft, but they rig specific ones. And it is yeah. Like it's some strong evidence to support it, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
Like I said, it's hard because like you got media members watching that shit.
Yeah.
So like if you got a bunch of people, if you was in that room and nigga rigged it in front of you, like you gonna say some shit like what the fuck? Cause like when they got Ewing, when the Knicks got Ewing and shit like that, everybody like that was like the biggest one for real before the Tim Duncan one. Mm-hmm. It's like people were looking at the envelope and saying that the envelope was dropped in there a certain type of way and shit like that. But like I don't believe it's rigged at all. Like I don't believe it's rigged at all. You would have to envelopes?
Yes. Yeah. Back in the day with the envelope and shit, people would see them drop it in there, and they were saying that the guy that chose it knew the specific envelope the dude dropped in there.
Yeah, nowadays it's like a math thing.
Yeah, like it's like ball, like it's like those little ping pong balls.
No,
and
it's
shit
not
like
even
that.
ping pong balls. Like it's a mathematics thing. Yeah, it's ping pong balls, but it's not like they just do it like one time. It's not like they just like put a hand in a bucket and pull out a ping pong ball type shit. It's like even if they do that, they could pull out the Bulls. Then the next they do it 100 times, they could pull out the next one. It's the Mavericks. Whoever has the most, you know, balls by the end of the session is who gets number 1 pick. So it's way more like intricate, more like in depth and shit. It's not just like, all right, we just blind pull a straw from a hat type shit. Like, so it's kind of hard to rig it, but At least that's what I've been told. I mean, I'm not in the back room, so it's easy for niggas like us to be like, "Hey, that shit rigged, nigga." Would you? I'm not mad if a nigga think that. Like, hey, I love it. Like, fuck it.
Would you think that, bro? You been a little bit quiet on this one.
Dog, I just find it funny, bro. The fact LeBron James went on record saying that this shit might be rigged.
Nigga, you benefited. Like,
he said it himself. He went on record talking about something. He said about how kid from Akron, Ohio, played in Cleveland, gets drafted to his home city. Same thing with Derrick Rose. He gets drafted to his hometown city. Then now Cooper Flagg, if it be
Wemby, everybody thought Wemby was going to Spurs.
Then
they got it.
And we already knew that. Everybody knew that.
Imagine Wemby in Detroit. Nobody was envisioning that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Exactly, bro. Like
Wemby to me was the most obvious one.
That was the most obvious.
Like I can see from the NBA from like a business standpoint, you wouldn't want somebody like Cooper Flagg to just rot on the Utah Jazz. You know what I'm saying? So I could see if they were to rig it to like a bad franchise doesn't get that shit though. But like I thought we were all about trying to elevate as many franchises as we could to at least, kind of not like how can I put it? Not put it into like the main lucrative franchises that get the best players all the time.
Bro, like
that's how I always thought the NBA was trying to function, where it would give these other franchises that were probably less profitable a chance to actually compete.
So y'all really think it's rigged?
No, I'm not saying, but it's some strong evidence to support that.
Ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's an ain't gonna lie to you. I can go to a very, very like deep rabbit hole, bro. I think how they think this shit is rigged, but this is not the type of podcast. We just talk sports. You feel me?
So you ain't even buying that that whole mathematic thing I just told you.
Honestly, cause think about it, bro. This is the thing. Cause like think about it, bro. Like this is my thing. Some of the shit is really like it's actually not like it's actually like mathematics and stuff like that. It's
like mixing in lies with the truth.
Yeah, you feel me? Exactly. You mixing lies with the truth. It's like it's the one thing, bro. It's like you can have somebody thinking it's all by chance and shit like that, but whole time like you might give them basically like you give them the idea that they're got the choice, but whole time you're just pushing it to make it seem like they had the whole choice the whole entire time, but they never did.
That's some like 800 IQ marketing shit, bro.
You feel me? Yeah, bro. I found that shit out, bro, because I found that shit out. Somebody told me about how football is. They said about how basically it's like football is not really like open to the fans. It's open to the market. And that's basically what basketball is. And of course, it's business.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you might be onto something. Because even though I'm saying like media members and shit be in there, right? It's tough for me to say because you have media members and these are individual people in their own lives. Like, how can you say that they won't snitch, or how can you say that this shit won't get out? Yeah. That's why I find it hard to believe, because if you really got media members in there, you're telling me like all of these people wouldn't say nothing. That's where I'm like, I don't know. But then when you bring up the business aspect, it's like, if you had owners get together and it's like, yo, what's the most profitable thing we can do here?
Yeah.
Then maybe you can come to the conclusion, that this is the most profitable thing for the league. This will make, because if you do something profitable for one team, it could possibly benefit the rest of them. Because the NBA as a whole is getting money, and then everybody gets paid.
But once again, though, like, you feel me? I don't like to get into that type of stuff, bro. You feel me? That's just like, you feel me? That's more of a...
I even heard a crazier one. They said that Nico Harrison was in on this. Like they said there was a theory that supports him trading Luka was just all like a fad of him knowing.
Yeah, that's
he
the,
was
that's
gonna.
The,
that's
that's
the thing.
The,
Yeah. Adam Silver, like,
but then that's when people say like, well, how do they know injuries going to happen? How do they know?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like they can't time the injuries and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the ACL is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy. But once again, bro, like I don't like, you feel me? That's how it is in football too. That's why you think like while refs don't get interviewed after games.
All right, well, let me say this before we move on.
Yeah,
is tanking dead? Because let's talk.
It's dead.
Yeah.
The Pistons for sure dead.
The Pistons last year, worst record. They didn't get that shit. They got 5th.
Nope.
The Jazz this year, worst record. They didn't get that shit. They got like 6th or 5th or something like that. Yeah. And then all the 3 worst teams or the 4 worst teams, they all dropped out of the
top 3. Yeah,
the top 3. So we got the
Charlotte,
the Mavericks. Then we got the fucking Spurs, and then the Sixers.
Yep.
So like, none of them teams was really supposed to be here. Like tank is dead because they changed the odds, and so for people that don't know, they changed the odds. It used to be like worst 3 records have the same odds. Now it's worst 4, and then they flatten the odds for the rest of the teams in the top 14 as well.
Yep.
So yeah, it's taking dead, bro. Because even last year the Hawks moved from 11 or 12 or whatever to number 1, and now this year we got the Mavericks moving from 11 to number 1. So like, yeah, it's taking dead. Like. Because as a Bulls fan, I constantly hear people saying, "Oh, you guys need to get the most losses." I mean, and the way I'm looking at it, I'm like, bruh, like if you a smart front office, you should be able to find. I feel like the Bulls should be able to find what they need at 12, bro. I feel like if you are really doing your due diligence, bro, Shai didn't go number 1. Booker didn't go number 1. Like, it's plenty of players that did not go number 1. I don't want to use Jokic because that was such an anomaly, but even Jokic didn't go number 1. Giannis didn't go number 1. There are so many players. If you are really scouting and doing your due diligence, I feel like if you are a basketball junkie, if you have scouts that really know, bro, they going to find something that can contribute to your team. He may not be a superstar, but you should be able to find somebody. You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, nowadays it's like, bro, the worst teams ain't even getting the number 1 pick. But them niggas are getting fucked. Them niggas are getting 5, 6. Yeah. Like, maybe be around that area. Maybe be around 5th, 6th worst. Yeah, that's what I think. To be the worst, to be the Wizards, the Jazz, I don't know if that's beneficial.
But I think that's what it is though. Like with tanking though, I feel like with tanking, you're not really looking like to cash in all on like on one pick. I think you're cashing in on multiple years of like getting multiple high like draft lottery picks though. I think that's really what like tanking really comes to it though. Like look at the Jazz, bro. They've been asked like think about it. Every the past years, they always get somebody like close in the lottery every year.
Mm-hmm. But that was back when they used to like kind of like work a little bit better though, for real. Like when the Cavs got or not the Cavs, but like the Sixers when they were tanking a whole bunch and they were getting all those number 1 picks. That was kind of back when the draft odds were a little bit different. Yeah, and it was a little bit.
They only changed it like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's relatively new.
But no, it's about the things like you keep taking like you're not really looking to get the number 1 pick. You're really looking like to stay within the lottery though. That's what you're looking to do. You're not really looking to get the number 1. You're just trying to stay between that 1 to 13 range.
But how can you? It's kind of ass though, because if you're a team like the Jazz and you had the worst record in the league or whatever, to fall back to 5th has to be like a gut punch. Or the same thing for the Pistons, who couldn't even give them fans Wingstop. And them niggas fell back to the 5th. Now, they got a pretty good damn player out of that.
Yeah.
But, they didn't get number 1. So, it's just like...
Who give a damn
That's
shit?
what I'm saying. But, like, they're probably happy. At the end of
the day, y'all been asked for so long. You think like an extra 2 years of being asked is going to kill you?
But when it hurts is when you have a generational player like a Victor Wembanyama or a Cooper Flagg at the top. And then you fall back to 5th. Then it's like, damn, because it's like not every draft is like that LeBron, Melo, D-Wade shit.
Yeah, that might be about it, bro. Like, you talking about Cooper Flagg and Wemby, those are generational.
That's what I'm saying. And that's when it's got to hurt the most, though. I'm saying, like, if you really a team that was, but they find the Jazz, what we talked about. I think they find the Jazz a couple times for taking this year.
Yeah, they did.
So, that shit sucks. And I think the thing that really pisses me off is the fact of like the way that it gets talked about nowadays. I know a lot of people be like, man, why aren't these teams losing this shit, bro? I'll tell you this, as a person that plays sports, bro, niggas ain't never gonna go out there and try to lose, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Motherfuckers that work their whole life to get to this position, bro, they are not going out there to lose a game, bro. Tanking is on the ownership. Tanking is on the GM to sit players down when they're healthy or something like that. That's tanking. I promise you this. A player is not going to go out there and try to lose on purpose so y'all can draft his replacement. Like, no, nigga, I promise you, they going to go out there and go hard. So I think tanking's stupid, and I'm glad that teams like the Hawks, like the Mavericks, have jumped up to first because I think it should de-incentivize teams like the Jazz or the Wizards that think, we need to instill a culture of losing. I don't know who goes in there and instills a culture of losing. If I'm going in a team, bro, I'm going to say, look, I want y'all to play y'all ass off. Let me handle this shit. I'm not going to tell y'all to sit when y'all healthy. I'm going to handle this shit. We going to hoop. And if y'all are ass and we get the number 1 pick, then y'all was ass and we got the number 1 pick. But I'm about to force y'all to like dwindle your talents or to be okay with being ass and losing, because that's not what I'm here for. No, like, we are striving for greatness. You feel me? Like, and that's why I don't like that shit, because I've seen plenty of teams. We see Zion, bro. Yeah, you get the number 1 pick, and then you got shit around it, bro. You got nothing around it, nigga. Nobody that has winning mentality, no vets, no nothing. The Hornets, LaMelo, they got LaMelo. What the fuck has that done? Now you gonna trade LaMelo to a contender who's been winning since day one, and you got nothing from it. So it's just like, I don't understand that shit.
Zion might be a bad comparison.
Okay, I'll give you a better one. The Sixers, all that tanking, the process.
Trust it.
And guess what it got them? It hasn't even gotten them an Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
An Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Hasn't even got them that.
Yeah, we got
all that tanking.
Back to back.
So I'm just wondering, why is tanking so, like, an amazing topic when like it never really has worked, bro. Like if we look at franchises that have always won, the Nuggets, the Heat, the Spurs, all these franchises, they never been a team that you look at and you said they was just ass for years and they came up. No, they always competed, bro.
No, I think that really go back to like from like back in the day though. Like not really like the new age era, bro. I feel like back in the day it worked. You feel me? Because back in the day era, bro, you see motherfuckers like the Rockets get a Hakeem, get a like the Bulls get a Michael Jordan.
He was third though.
Once again though, like the Bulls wasn't shit before they even got there. You feel me? So like and like look at like Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas didn't want to go to Detroit. He wanted to go to Chicago. Detroit was terribly ass, bro. They were not winning games until Isaiah Thomas got. I think that really worked like that. Tanking, I can't call it tanking, but like the thought of losing a lot of games and people like, you know what? We're not gonna call it tanking because a lot of teams back then were losing a lot of games, but they didn't call it tanking. We didn't call it tanking until like motherfuckers like got caught onto it. Oh, that's what they're doing.
If you're running a team, you're gonna like force losing.
Some teams do that, bruh.
But what would you do?
I'm personally not doing that.
You're not forcing losing.
If it
comes naturally, then fuck it.
If I'm an owner, I'm not forcing it. Or a GM, I'm not forcing it.
You letting things fall where they fall.
I let things fall.
I feel like things work in your favor better when you let things fall where they fall.
You gotta be more like how Golden State was, or like the Pacers, like even when they lost franchise players or traded away a franchise player, they didn't tank. They were bad, but they still tried to compete. You know
what I actually think did the draft the best this year is actually the Sixers. I think the Sixers recognized that their team wasn't serious. Mm-hmm. They had injuries, and they said, "Fuck it, we about to lose and try to get a pick." Because if we don't, they were going to lose their pick to the Thunder. If it was pick 7 or higher, it would have went to the Thunder. Mm-hmm. Just said, fuck it, we're going to lose it and see what happens. What happens, happens. But like someone like the Jazz to get fined and you're purposely losing and sitting healthy players, I just can't get with that. The Sixers damn near imploded. I mean, them niggas was not healthy. So it's like, hey, I get it from that's a logical standpoint. But like the Jazz, the Jazz went into the season saying, yo, we about to be ass. Like I can't get with that. The Sixers didn't go into the season thinking they about to be ass.
I get it though. Shit, motherfucker, we been ass niggas since Gordon Hayward left. Ain't like you feel me? Like no.
I get it, but compete for the integrity of the game though, right?
Ass, bro. They've been ass since Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert left.
But compete for the integrity though.
Fuck the integrity. Nigga, this is Utah. Nigga, we ain't got shit going on here.
Hey, guess what you got? The 5th pick, Concanoopal.
That's cool. That's fine.
Derek Queen solid though.
That's fine. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
They ain't about to get Derek Queen.
I said, bro, they've been asked.
Trey Johnson solid.
I said they've been asked for years now. Them doing this ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings in Utah. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that motherfuckers in Utah probably didn't understand they were all tanking.
Yeah, them niggas will never win. They'll draft their next superstar, and then that superstar will leave when they realize they have nothing to win with.
so anywho, just like we're seeing
they never developed a winning mentality. Congratulations, Utah. You just did Donovan Mitchell all over again.
You know who else might be leaving their franchise? That boy Giannis. and the rumors are starting to heat up. The Rockets recently came on and said they might be willing to relinquish Alpin Sengun and a few other assets and everything
Ness
like
came
that.
up too a little bit.
Yeah. We've been in the sweepstakes for the Giannis. I don't know
and shit why.
Like that. I also did hear a crazy ass theory that maybe the Spurs should trade their draft pick to the Bucks.
Harper,
and then try to swing that for.
That would be crazy because what the fuck would happen to Damian Lillard at that point? They just rejected your replacement.
Yeah, I know. It's like
traded for Damian Lillard off an Achilles injury.
Not many.
It's not like KD coming off the Achilles because he was still kind of young.
Even with KD though, still it's like right now with KD you can't even get that amount for KD.
So with these rumors, do you guys think Giannis will be on the new team at the start of the next season?
Well, I do find it funny as fuck, bro. Like, cause we did say that though. Like, we didn't say Giannis was going to open up and say, "Yeah, I want to be traded." We said exactly what he said. We said exactly what he's doing. I'm not
paper. He said no paper like that.
It's like I'm not opposed to being traded. You feel me? Like I'm not going to openly say I want to get traded, but if y'all want to trade me, go ahead and trade me.
A logical nigga looks at they draft assets and they be, and if I'm Giannis, I'm like, yo, y'all have nothing to gain. Y'all can't add nothing to this team.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily want to leave y'all team.
And I feel like
what can y'all do for me?
I feel like he wanted to be a for lifer from Milwaukee. I feel like he wanted to be a for lifer from Milwaukee. I really thought that.
It's like if you Giannis though, you looking at it, it's like I really would love to stay here, but it's like y'all really got no assets though. Like y'all can't trade nothing for like. There's not I don't see any way that y'all can actually put something around me though. Like I don't want to leave, but like we kind of fucked, bro. Like,
no.
You feel me? That's what I would be thinking if I'm Giannis. Like,
hey, Giannis, bro, come to the Lakers, big dog.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Come to the Lakers,
Stop
big
it. Stop
dog.
it. You niggas had enough.
We'll trade Bronny, all them, whoever the fuck you.
We don't want no Bronny. They don't want no Bron or no Bronny.
You feel me? Like, come on, we got some draft picks. You want?
No, you don't have draft picks. You have one tradable first.
We have tradable first. We got Bron. You feel me? We got Bronny. You
just name it off.
You know what I'm saying? We got that one draft pick. You feel me? Hey, think about walking. Y'all are a real small market team. So you feel me? Getting LeBron there and Bronny James, y'all gonna go crazy. Y'all gonna sell some fucking tickets. You feel me?
Think Bron gonna want to go to fucking Milwaukee?
If I'm Jeannie Buss and fucking Rapalinka, fuck Bron.
No. Why would they trade? Why would they trade for a player that has 1 year left in the league?
Huh?
Why would they trade for a player that has 1 year
Get
left
them
in
off
the league?
early. Get them off early. Fuck it.
Why would the Bucks want that?
Huh?
Why would the Bucks want that?
Get busting seats for the like at least for a year. We can at least get busting seats because we ain't about to have shit without Giannis for a minute.
All we can spike, nigga. You said it's gonna be strictly a ticket sales move, nigga.
Fuck it. We ain't about to have shit like later on. And Giannis go, what do we got? A broken Dame and fucking Bobby Portis?
Guess what?
What else about to do for me?
Guess what?
Nothing.
So he named Bron and Bronny James and a 2031 first round pick.
Yep.
That's fucking booty as fuck. Mm-hmm. And guess what the Rockets offer? Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr., Reed Shepherd, probably, who we talked about Reed Shepherd last year, and then probably 2 fucking picks on top of that because they own the Suns pick, and we know the Suns about to be ass. That's probably a lottery pick. And then on top of that, they own a bunch of other picks. And you niggas want to offer me a 39, 40-year-old man, a fucking nigga that's in the league because of his dad, and then a fucking pick and when we have kids. Fuck that.
How weak as fuck.
I mean, you ain't competing for shit. So you might
niggas is spoiled.
You might as well just take what you can get the busting seats, get your money up, fuck nigga. You feel me?
You know you ain't getting that nigga, right?
I know. But it was a real shit though. I say like for real, I heard this one thing, bro. I heard Atlanta was Atlanta was a sneaky, like was like a dark one.
Yeah, because basically they're looking at hiring his fucking what the dude that represents him, his agent.
Yeah.
The Hawks are looking to hire Giannis's agent as the president of operations. So
and I feel like
they could be a sneaky one, but I think he will be on the Rockets because the Rockets have the assets, and I think Sengun and Jabari Smith and the number 10 pick, which the Rockets own this year, which you get like a Jeremiah Fears. I don't know how much y'all dived into the draft, but like a Jeremiah Fears, you got some good point guards, you got some good centers, you got some good small forwards that you can get around that area, and I think that's a package that can't be beat. Now, I'll tell you this. If the Spurs do go in and give that number 2 pick, they can beat that package. Because number 2 is drastically different from number 10.
Nigga, they got number 2 and 14.
They have both.
The Spurs have number 2 and 14.
And they can load them up with Devin Vassell. They can load them up with Jeremy Sohan. They can load them up with Keldon Johnson.
No, Stephon got to be part of it.
Stephon not being part of that trade, though.
He got to be.
I'm not giving up Stephon.
If I'm Milwaukee, I need Stephon.
I'll tell you why it's not. Why? Because you're getting the number 2 pick. Dylan Harper is like he would have been number 1 if Cooper Flagg never existed.
I'm rather getting Stephon or getting De'Aaron.
No, you're getting number 2. Like you're getting the number 2 pick.
This is
like what the fuck?
This is Giannis.
This nigga's greedy as hell. Like, he's
greedy. 2 and 14. I want the 2 and the 14 to give me Stephon or give me De'Aaron. Fuck,
bro, you just asked for 3 fucking lottery picks.
Yeah.
No, nigga, that's not.
This is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's 30. About. No, nigga.
He's a young 30. Let's stop saying that, bro. He's a young 30.
But you're not trading Stephon. Like, I'm telling you, the reason, bro, you're either trading Stephon or Dylan Harper. You're not trading both. That's the point. Because Dylan Harper's a guard. So you better run De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, and Stephon Castle. When you go into this draft, you gonna understand where I'm coming from.
But this is my thing, though.
You want to trade both.
This is my thing, though. The Spurs
got to keep
bro, the Spurs, bro, I don't think the Spurs are going to... I don't think the Spurs are going to trade for Giannis.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I think it's a Rockets thing.
Yeah, because honestly, on some real shit though, because the Spurs do have like the counter argument for the Rockets. If they want to entertain the shit, they do. They do.
They could win. They could win.
They could win. But at the same time though, like I was talking to Dre about this shit yesterday. I'm like, if Giannis go there, he's gonna stunt Wemby's growth. I'm like, damn, that is true.
He might.
He might
though, but I can see them being like a really deadly duo though.
But at the same time, think about it, bro.
Maybe, but he's Super Bowl dominant, bro. He couldn't even work with Damian for real.
Exactly.
So the Rockets need that though.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like, bro, you feel me? I see the Spurs say that shit too though. Like, imagine the Spurs don't draft Tim Duncan because they had David Robinson.
Yeah, you gotta draft best available.
Mm-hmm. So like once again, they got the second and the 14. They can go out there, take care of the guard position or the small forward position, then go draft another big to go next to Wemby and figure the shit out.
You wanna know some crazy shit? Niggas ain't gonna like this. Dylan Harper is a point guard, and they have Stephon Castle. I think the Spurs should flip De'Aaron Fox, nigga. Like, I think they should flip him, bruh. Because
De'Aaron come to LA.
They just got him, and that would be crazy as fuck, right? But I don't think the Spurs thought they was about to have number 2, bruh. Like, I don't think. And I know, bro. I know y'all ain't dove into some footage, bro. But that nigga Dylan Harper, bro, like, he matches Wemby's timeline age-wise way better than De'Aaron Fox. So it's like, if you they about to run 3 guards. They about to run De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, and Stephon Castle, and none of them niggas is shooters.
De'Aaron the best shooter.
He is the best shooter, but he ain't a shooter. He is a scorer. He can shoot the 3, but that is not his shit. He is a scorer. He gets a bucket from all 3 levels, but he is not a shooter.
I was talking to my uncle about this earlier. He said he was telling me about this though. It's like if you're going to develop a young team, you need to have a veteran guy there. And De'Aaron Fox is that veteran guy for the Spurs.
But you running 3 guards and you still got Devin Vassell.
But Stephon a big ass guard though.
Yeah, but he's only 6'6", 6'5", 6'6", and you still got Devin Vassell. I'm saying, bro, you got 4 guards. You got 4 guards.
They big guards though. It ain't like
they are big guards, but none of them can shoot. Like, I'm not saying, bro, when I say they can't shoot, I'm not saying they can't shoot the 3. I know De'Aaron Fox can shoot the 3. I'm saying they ain't. That's not what you say when you first think of De'Aaron Fox. You ain't thinking he's a knockdown shooter. He's a sniper. No, that's not what you thinking. He's a scorer. He can get to the bucket. He gets his rhythm by getting to the bucket, getting to the free throw line, shit like that. All them niggas do the same thing. They get to the bucket, they get to the free throw line. None of them is no snipers though. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Spurs would almost benefit from getting Ace Bailey, a small forward. But now they about to run 3 guards and they got Devin Vassell still. It's like it's iffy. But to answer the question, I think Giannis will be on a new team and I think it'll be on the Rockets. And I'm actually surprised because that makes me wonder, okay, what's happening with KD?
Fuck KD.
Yeah, because I did see a report.
My bad.
I did see a report that he might stay there. He might stay there.
On the Suns.
I heard I don't know if y'all saw that, but he might. It was like at the end of the season, they said he might just stay there.
I'm not saying it's fuck KD. It's more the fact that it was like, bro, fuck KD. It's
I
like,
thought KD would have been perfect for the Rockets.
He actually fits more than Giannis do actually. To be fair, he actually
because they need shooting.
They need shooting, and Giannis ain't about to bring that. You feel me? But
so is they trade Sengun? Is Giannis running center?
He'll do it.
I don't know, but do he really like it though? Like, can he really run it?
But then again, though, I heard Dallas is one of them too. I'm like, Dallas. I heard Dallas might fuck around, trade the first round pick.
No, they said that's dead. That's
trust
dead.
and believe. I seen crazy shit before.
No, that's dead. Yeah, I've seen crazy shit, but that's dead. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's dead as fuck. Because like Giannis, they need a small forward, and Giannis, they already got their power forward, Anthony Davis. Like, and the reason they brought Anthony Davis is to run him next to centers because the Lakers never did it.
I said shit, Giannis. So, y'all think shit, nigga. Giannis. I think Giannis don't have a mind playing center.
I don't think the Mavericks definitely aren't trading number 1 pick. I mean, Cooper Flagg has potential to be the face of the league. I don't like if you're the Mavericks, like, I don't even consider that. I'm cool. Like, because first of all, like, I just got shitted on for like trading someone like Luka, and now we have like a core that's
double
like 30.
shit. Fuck it, we gonna double down on it. Fuck it.
That'd be crazy though. Like,
double down on trading the white man. How about that?
You don't think that's crazy though?
Double down trading the white.
Would you do it?
No.
Okay, would you?
No,
I'm not trading Cooper.
Yeah, no.
But goddamn it, if I'm Nico Harrison, I'm like, you know what?
He won it.
Fuck it.
He won it. Why would he? He got rigged to get him. It was rigged for him to get him. But yeah,
I don't know though, bro. What you think, Anto?
I think Giannis would be on a different roster for real, and it probably would be something like the Rockets though. But I would hope we would get him though.
What would y'all do with him?
A lot. We'd be in the East. We'd be top 4 seed in the East easily.
To what end?
I don't know.
The report was that he wanted to go to an East team though. He didn't want to go to the West.
It was the Nets. Yeah, it was the Nets.
If I'm a player, I don't want to go to the West at this point, bro. All y'all niggas over there. I'm cool. Like, the East weak as fuck. I can get to the finals easily, and all I got to do is win one series. Like,
no, but that's why I said. But that's why I said though, if he did come to us though, for real, we would be at least top 4.
What else are y'all getting around them? So y'all got the numbers.
Oh God, you keep.
Y'all got the number 8 pick.
Yeah, we got the number 8 pick.
Have you looked at potential candidates for your 8th pick?
No, I ain't looked at the draft stuff yet.
I tell you right now, Kasparis Yakonis.
Yeah, I saw your mock draft.
The fuck out of that.
I did see your mock draft.
I did.
Butchered the fuck out of that.
Hey, that boy would be nice point guard next to Cam Johnson or Cam Thomas or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
Then you have Cam Johnson. Then you have Giannis. Then you got Nick Claxton. Solid little lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Still ain't no contender to me.
Yeah, I still like for real, for like relatively, like if you want to say at least, I think like Brooklyn or I'll say shit, fucking. I say Atlanta again because Atlanta do have draft picks and they do have young players they could throw to Milwaukee's way.
Man, what's up with the Bulls? Like he would fit beautifully with us.
Nobody should go to the fuck out of Bulls.
You know, the problem is that we don't have draft picks like these other teams. But if we had like a shit ton of draft picks like the Thunder, he would fit perfectly next to like Kobe and Giddey, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
He would still run center, and that's the thing. I think whatever team Giannis goes to next, he's gonna have to run center, bruh.
I feel like he don't mind that though.
I think he just wants to hoop.
Oh yeah, I actually don't feel like he he ain't like AD, bro. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, nigga, give me the rock.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm gonna take that bitch down yonder, nigga. Any center gonna be difficult for them to guard him anyway.
Man, that would be crazy matchup.
Crazy ass matchup, man. So last thing I want to talk about, man. So Paul playoff P, pandemic P, podcast P.
You almost said Paul Pierce, that nigga that walked the miles down because the Celtics got booted. That boy was walking miles.
He did it though. He did it though. Shout out to Paul Pierce, nigga.
Did he do it? Did he do it?
From what he showed.
I ain't see them shoes. He said barefoot.
I mean, no, nigga, I'll be damned. I know he said he said barefoot, but nigga, let's be real here. Nigga, you about to walk 13 miles barefoot? Stop.
I'm weak as fuck.
Yeah, that shit would hurt.
That shit it hurts for. KG funny as fuck. That nigga really popped out the roof for the fucking car.
Bro,
what you doing?
Bro, KG remind me like Antho energy off the yak. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like Antho be having KG energy off the yak. Y'all niggas don't know, but Antho be the nigga. Antho be the nigga coming down the street off the roof, off the sunroof, like, hey nigga, hey nigga, what the fuck?
Hey, for those who know. For those who know.
He acting real cool and chill right now, but that nigga, bro, I got videos of this mug going crazy when he off the yak.
Yeah, matter of fact, this Paul was on that hand shark enough for me. Just like, because he a little bit too tampered for me, like a little bit just like well mannered right now.
He just playing it cool, man. He said he used all his energy for standing on business.
Nigga, you had to have it all in one shot.
That was a lot of energy.
I'm weak as fuck.
Kind of drove me down too, ain't gonna lie. But hey, anyway though, so Paul George said, man, so like the true definition of like true lockdown has diminished from the NBA now in today's game. Do y'all believe that?
No.
Nah.
Why did he say that?
Like,
yeah, I was wondering that too for real.
Like a Tony Allen, like you
still had niggas like Marcus Smart. You got Dyson Daniels and shit like that right now.
They're not pure locks though.
Yeah, but like how is Dyson Daniels not a pure lock?
He's not a pure lock. You don't. I feel like what pure lock is, a person like you, bro. Like you have to. I think we talked about this like pods ago. Like, you feel me? Like
a nigga that has no offensive bag and he's just straight up defense.
Like a motherfucker like you really like you have to plan for like, damn, how do I get away from this motherfucker? Like, damn, like, all right, damn, what can I do? Type of like, I feel like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I feel like we don't have that no more.
I disagree. I mean, I can name a couple niggas that be straight up lock your shit up. First of all, Caruso will lock your shit up.
Pure lock.
Herb Jones will lock your shit up. Yeah, Herb Jones a pure lock, nigga. On top of that, who else a pure lock? A pure lock? Draymond a pure lock.
Hell no.
Draymond is a pure lock, nigga. Kawhi Leonard's a pure lock.
Not anymore.
Whatever. To say that we don't got no pure locks is crazy. Tumani Kamara is a pure lock. Bro, goddamn, a second shot, Antho? Yeah, I'm lit. I'm sorry, that shit is hilarious to me though, cause he really be pissing, dog. Yo, he be pissing, bro. I ain't never seen a nigga go like that.
The fact is, like, I know that wasn't the hour span.
Huh?
It wasn't an hour span, bro.
No, it wasn't.
That part. It's like
it's at least like 30.
Like couple minutes in between.
He got the fucking bladder of a peanut, my nigga.
Like that's crazy.
No, we can't even finish the topic.
That's crazy, bro. Hey, you know what? We really about to put up a counter, bro. That's what we really about to do. That's what we about to do, bro. Because there's no way in the hell.
But no, Tumani Kamara, I think is a lock. But I mean, like it's tough. Like I don't know, bro. It's disingenuous for me to sit here and say that there is no pure lock, bro. Like there's people that literally base their whole career off of being lockdown defenders. I see players coming in the draft. This draft, Carter Bryant. When y'all get into the draft, Carter Bryant is somebody that's projected to be a pure lock. Like he's going straight up lock up niggas. Like I don't know. It's disingenuous for me to sit here and say like lockdown defenders, like 1v1 lockdown defenders don't exist no more because I see potential in money players. Maybe I see more potential than actual.
I mean, I get what he's trying to say though. I feel like more of the fact is like, cause like, nah, bro, like you feel me? Like the NBA is more like tailored to like the offensive player than the like defensive player. And you feel me? Like a lot of defensive players can't get away. Like they can't really be as like rough, a little bit more like aggressive with the offensive player. You feel me? Certain things you gotta like you can't do. You feel me? Like like a Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was a pure lock. You feel me? Somebody like you got to base your whole offense around like, damn. So how do I get this person off? Like person not involved in the offensive scheme. Because like think about it, today's now game, bro. You probably go out of pure luck. Like fuck it, like shit. We still gonna go out, man. We still gonna have fair stamp. Still gonna
that boy Batiste Thibault pure lock. Hey, the Portland Trailblazers got a couple pure locks.
That's true.
Tumani Kamara, bro. Tumani Kamara to me is a pure lock, bro. Like. That man be clamping up. And Mikal Bridges, obviously a clear lock. We saw him do it in big moments against the Celtics.
Yeah, that's some pure lock shit right there.
Yeah,
that's a pure lock.
I just think it's just niggas are more skilled nowadays, so you don't see one-dimensional niggas like that no more.
I don't think it's that, bro. I think it's more
that's what I think it is. That's why you don't see many of them though.
Giannis is a lock, bro.
Yeah, if you really want to be technical, like niggas that are at least DPO wise or at least in the running. Are pretty much pure locks nowadays.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. I think it's more like I think
Amin Thompson a pure lock?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen Amin Thompson put niggas in jail.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think what you're referring to, like, I get it, like the Tony Allen types of shit, and like
is Amin Thompson not a Tony Allen type?
Yeah,
like,
I was going to say that. Yeah, Meta World Peace, shit like that. But it's like. Even with Meta World Peace, he could at least provide a little bit more on the offensive end than what Tony Allen could ever do.
I'm talking about motherfuckers like you really got like you're scared like damn I gotta go get this motherfucker today. Mm-hmm.
Fuck. It was a lot of niggas like that though. Shane Battier was like that.
I'm talking about like today's game though. Like today's era though. Like that's what they were trying to say.
Niggas be scared to go against Giannis, bro. Niggas be scared to go against Amin Thompson, Asar Thompson. Amin and Asar had potential to be like Kawhi light on defense. Like, niggas are gonna be scared to go against them, bro. I'm not playing like on babies.
But I don't think that's one thing I'm trying to think is, bro. I feel like I think they're trying to say, bro, it's how the NBA is, bro. Like they're saying, like they're really tailored to the offensive player.
I get that.
Motherfuckers can't really get into like a player like they used to back in the day.
But I still think that there's still players that you look at and you're like, yo, they're pure locks. They are clamping for a whole game. Like they are literally stopping them niggas from scoring. Like I've literally seen it. So like. Paul George, I don't know. Maybe bro just been on the couch too long.
I think what really changed up the defense was the handshaking rule. To be honest with you, that's what really kind of deaded the pure lock or the defense. Really, that's really like one of the biggest changes for real. But like back in the day though, like people like Shane Battier and like Meta World Peace and shit like that, they were the pure locks back in the day. Like. It would be games where like Kobe would be going in there and Shane Battier would be guarding him back when he played on Memphis. And, we would hear Kobe, like, sitting up there talking about he got to prepare, or not prepare, but, Shane Battier is being annoying or he's a tough person to get by.
Oh, yeah, he like Byron Scott and shit like that.
Byron Scott. Yeah, Byron Scott. Yeah, Byron Scott, for real.
Back there.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's not going to be many Gary Paytons in the league nowadays,
No. Niggas ain't getting nicknames like that, like the glove and even the claw and shit like that. Niggas ain't giving out
What you mean? What you mean? Patrick Williams got the paw.
I was just going to say, I forgot about him back
then. That nigga ain't elite.
That nigga named Pitten. That nigga name should be Mittens.
He do got them little ass hands.
Talk about Paul, nigga. You got mittens, fuck ass.
He got some big hands, bruh, but he just ain't using them.
He ain't using them.
Yeah.
So he ain't using that. They ain't about scared of Patrick Williams.
Oh my god, that sucks. Could you imagine our highest draft pick since Derrick Rose? Like if he actually was the 4th overall pick, we'd be good as fuck.
Live up to that draft pick.
Man, if he could actually live up to the 4th. Hey, look at history. The 4th pick ain't never been good.
Well,
The 4th pick specifically ain't never been good. Maybe once or twice, but usually the 4th pick ain't never been good.
What was the
was it D-Wade number 4?
No,
Nope.
nah. I think
He
that
was
was
3.
either, I think that was Mello or either Dark. Nah.
Darko Milicic was number 2.
Yeah. Darko Milicic
Bosh
went
went 4.
to. Yeah, Yep. Bosh.
I said 1 or 2, maybe.
Yeah.
But I said usually the 4th pick ain't never been good.
Yeah.
The 4th pick is usually when the shit drop off. You got 1, 2, and 3. And after that, niggas is dead.
Nobody really remembers 4th picks anyways. Like it's not like there's many of them that were memorable.
No, bro. Let me go, bro. No. It's a couple.
You're not gonna find.
Let me look at that. Let me look at that 1996 draft pick, bro.
Whatever nigga you name, I guarantee probably doesn't have
I'm
more
telling you,
than more
even
than.
if he finds one, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like the majority.
Wasn't Ray Allen number 4?
Look, I'm telling him, like, even if he finds one, I'm telling him the majority of 4th picks is like,
Yeah.
is
But
ass.
when they hit.
No.
Bro, I guarantee you may find one player that may have won a ring on one team, but I guarantee you're not gonna find like a multi all-star.
The 4th pick ain't never
of them.
good, bro.
Yeah, or many multi all-stars.
Stephon Marbury was number 4.
Yeah, but like, bro, he's barely even like a top like 50 point guard, like dead ass. Like I'm not trying to I'm just spitballing, but you know what I mean. Like Stephon, nobody knows. Nobody talk about Stephon.
But even when he
Marbury.
names niggas like that, it's like it's 1 in a million.
I don't know.
Like usually the 4th pick just ain't
D-Wade
that.
was number 4.
He was. It wasn't
D-Wade
Bosh.
Oh
Huh?
wow, okay.
He was number 4.
He's probably the best number 4 pick ever.
Yeah,
He's probably the best number 4 pick ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't go against that.
That's fucked up.
He is. He's probably the best number 4
That
pick ever.
probably is true. That probably is true.
No cap. Like he's probably the best number 4 pick ever.
That's true, though.
I don't think anybody else
I
even,
got you a
like-
question, Antho. Do you consider yourself a pure lock?
Yeah.
He cannot lock me.
Yeah, of course. I've clamped everybody on this couch. So yeah,
Why have you not hooped?
because I'm
'Cause I would
retired.
literally
Because
fuck you up. The way I'm feeling right
you
now,
guys said
I'll
I'm
cook you.
retired. So that's why.
Fuck what we say.
No. But
can't
I have to listen to you guys though.
Wait.
You know?
No,
Yeah, I do. Because no. Hold on. I have to listen to you guys because you guys are telling me to come hoop. So I have to listen.
Wait, my question is, how has he not at least just made one sesh happen? Like we have 2 left. You're not making.
Because I'm retired.
You're not even gonna make one work.
Retirement doesn't work like that. So
Okay, all right. Anyways, yeah. Hey, bro, y'all got anything else to add, man? Because I
don't like that rebuttal. That is such a cop out rebuttal, Tom. That is such.
Now I'm about to cook him after the pod, but niggas don't want to hear this. Y'all got anything else to add, bro?
Hey man, big ups to big ups to Nico Harrison.
Yeah,
Big ups to Nico, man. He made it work.
Yeah. Shout out to bro.
yeah, bro. Well, anyways, bro, you already know the deal. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our new episodes that we dropping every week. You already know, bro. You know, I'm getting out there. You know, sometimes I'm a little inconsistent. Sometimes it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever. It ain't been Saturday in a minute, but it don't matter,
We
man.
gonna do that damn thing. We got video. About to do the shorts. We about to do the clips. We gotta start pushing shit out. Summer is here,
Yeah.
so we about to start getting a lot of shit. But gonna be different. A lot of shit gonna be more vibrant and more who's legion. Like we hit this motherfucker hard, dog.
Yeah. And I'm about to stop playing. I'm gonna get them out for y'all, man. All right. So y'all already know the deal, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Follow us on our social media accounts: Instagram, TikTok at Hoops Legion Pod. I'm Vaughn.
Mantho, aka the internet's biggest hater.
And I'm a better pure lock than Antho.
Man, what the fuck?
Fuck this nigga.
Hey, y'all can view all that shit on my other YouTube, but hey, y'all can,
No, he be lying. He be lying.
No, show them whole video.
No, show the whole video, motherfucker. Show the whole video. Like Shannon Sharp said, nigga, show the whole video.
man, whatever, man. This Who's Legion.
We out. Peace.
Peace, y'all.